In the shadowy world of WNBA headlines, Chicago Barbie has vanished. Official word says day to day. But the truth? Now that's the real mystery. Don't worry.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Welcome to the King. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been such a long time since I've been here. It's been such a long time since we had to talk. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. Hope everybody's having a good day today. It's your boy King Joe. Listen, we're talking about what's going on with none other than the Chicago Barbie, Angel Reese. We're going to be talking about it tonight. Also, we'll talk about what does Caitlin Clark have to do with the fact that she's not there. But first of all, I want to welcome you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the King Joe Sports Show tonight. We got a story that has fans scratching their heads all over the place. And yes, Caitlin Clark is tied to it. You know, and Angel Reese hasn't played since July 29th. And the Reese's Pieces are losing their minds. They're legitimately losing their minds right now. And yesterday, we also got word that she's still out with a back injury this day to day. But it's just a little something fishy going on. So we want to know what's really going on. Is this just poor communication? Or there's something to this more to the story? I think it's something more to the story. That's right. Stick with me now because we got the full timeline. I know the reason pieces you're feeling kind of sad. Y'all like, where's Angel? That's the question. Where's Angel? The fans' reaction, we got you. Why this absence may be a bigger play in the WNBA picture. We're going to break it all down. I just want to say first thank you to my moderator. What's up, VVS? What's going on, brother? What's up, Mark? How you doing? Get it, my darling. What's going on? Late night show. You know what it is. You know we had to come back and hit y'all with a late night show for a little while. You know we had to come in. Thank you guys so much for your time. And y'all know we've been doing some investigating. Y'all know KD's going to do the investigation. Y'all know King Joe's going to go and investigate and find out what's really going on. We're going to sit down and go through everything. Because I've been seeing what's going on. I've been seeing everybody saying, well, where's Angel? We ain't seen her. We ain't seen her around. She ain't been traveling with the team recently. You know, she's been out for a while. The team has been struggling without her. And I was really, and I've been listening to people saying that she quit on her team. All this stuff has been going on back to back to back. You know, and if we do like a kind of like a timeline breakdown, we can break it down on July 29th was the last time we saw injuries. And they said she was out with a back injury. Now, mind you, she was out before the All-Star game. Then she played in the All-Star game. Then all of a sudden she came out with a back injury again. And then they got beat down. I think they got beat by the Mystics. You know, the injuries that said that they were the young core. The best young core in the league. And the Mystics said, no. You're not. And they got beat down. Citron, Interferon. They went crazy. But since then, Angel Reese hasn't been there. And we got word today, if we can go to the full screen. If we go to the split screen, we got word today that Angel Reese injury update has no timeline. And when we looked at that, the fact that they were saying that it has no timeline, it really was interesting to hear them say it had no timeline. And they did. Now, I told you guys, Katie, y'all know Katie been telling y'all, I said, hey, Reese's Pieces, it looked bad because it looked like they already shut Angel Reese down again for the second year in a row. For the second straight year of the WNBA. You know, she shut down last year with the wrist injury. Now they shut it down again this year, you know, for the second year in a row. I said, hey, you know, y'all try to put up there with, you know, a certain young lady, but they done shut it down for the second year in a row because her team has nothing to play for. If we was to keep it focused, the reason why she's not playing right now is really because the team has nothing to play for. So they asked Tyler Marsh today, hey, where's Angel been? And Tyler Marsh kind of responded and said, if you look at the sentence, this is from CBS Sports, and they gave a timeline. Chicago Sky Angel Reese will miss her 6th consecutive game Wednesday when her team takes on the Connecticut Sun. That would have been yet last night. And I think they got beat last night, didn't they? Reese has been dealing with a back injury since the All-Star break and only appeared in 2 of the Sky's games since the season resumed, right? There isn't, today, Tyler Marsh said, there isn't a concrete timetable as to extent that I know. He also said it's the back injury, and she continues to be day to day. I think she's progressing, but still kind of wait and see. Reese hasn't played since July 29th during the Sky's 103-86 loss to the Mystics. And she endured a frustrating night. While she put up 22 points and 13 rebounds, she had a double-double. She shot 6 for 16 from the field and was hampered by both foul trouble and back pain. Angel Reese said, quote, it was ugly for me, but I tried to push through as much as I could for my teammates because I know they need me out there. When I'm out there, I don't think about injury. It can happen anyway, anytime. If I'm thinking about it too much, it's going to happen again. So I'm just trying to fight through the contact as much as I can so I can do whatever I can do for my team. Sounds great. Now, this was on. Now, I know y'all like, King, so see, listen, King. See, she got a back pain, she got a back injury, and she's out with a back injury. That's why she's not there. And we was like, all right, cool. I understand. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand and I get it. I understand and I understand. It's a back pain. It's back injury. But something kind of happened, and I remember, because the one thing I do, I be remembering stuff. I remember stuff, you know. I guess, I don't know if it's the broadcast journalism or whatever. You know, I just remember stuff. And I remember one day, last week or a couple of weeks ago, Tyler Marsh said that the back wasn't an issue. He said that Angel Reese was under the weather. If you don't believe me, here is the video of Tyler Marsh. Yes, we have it all here, ladies and gentlemen. We have it all. Because we got to do the investigation, because we don't know what Angel Reese is. We don't know what she is. We have no idea what Angel Reese is. Why y'all clapping about the fact we don't know? Y'all hit the wrong thing. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. We don't know what Angel Reese is. We see her online making posts and coming out and tweeting and talking about what she got coming on. But when it comes to the basketball court, we ain't seen her. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? We ain't seen Angel. You ain't seen her. I ain't seen her either. And that's the question. I mean, chat, be honest. Is that just bad communication or is there really something going on? Because I'm looking and I'm saying somebody might be lying. You know, they might be. Somebody might not be telling the truth right now. And they say, why, King? Why? Because when we went and asked Tyler Marsh on August the 5th, if y'all remember, because y'all know I got them. We went to Tyler Marsh on August the 5th. Tyler Marsh said something a little bit different. On August the 5th, Tyler Marsh said that it's not the back injury, but he said the reason Angel isn't playing is because she's under the weather. Listen to what Tyler Marsh had to say.
No, today was less about injury, more about she woke up not feeling well today. So she was out of the weather, so trying to stay home from the shoot around, and she was not further injury related.
Yeah, y'all see? Y'all might not hear, but I read it. I read the article for you. The article said here, it says, update on Angel Reese. This is August the 5th. Reese was not present at today's shoot-around due to an illness, and her absence was not related to a back injury. No, it wasn't her back. She actually was about to show up to shoot up, but I allowed her to go home because she had an illness. But wait a minute, y'all said it. Huh? Now this is according to Yahoo Sports. This is according to, I'll read it again because I was like, wait a minute, they said it was a back injury. He said, Reese has been sidelined with back injury in the last few games, and while it's unfortunate that she's under the weather, it could be more concerning that she had not shown up due to her back injury. So she actually showed up to the shoot-around. Right? And it said Reese had been sidelined with the back injury for the last few games, and while it's unfortunate she is under the weather, it would have been more concerning if she had not shown up due to her back injury. She woke up not feeling well today, a little under the weather, Marsh said, so I told her to stay home for a shoot-around, and we see how she feels. It's not further injury related. Quote. Huh? It's not. He says it's not further injury. It's not a injury related. So if it's not further injury, and she came to shoot around, you sitting at home. Why ain't nobody else reported on this? Like I be watching everybody else talk about everything, but y'all didn't catch that. This is August 5th. This is Yahoo Sports. I don't want y'all to think I'm making it up. This is Yahoo Sports, guys. Reese was not present at today's shoot-around due to an illness. She woke up not feeling well today, little under the weather, Marsh said, so I told her to stay home for shoot-around, and we see how she feels. It's not further injury related. Her absence wasn't due to a back injury. That was August 5th. But if we come to last night, August 13th, he's still saying it's day-to-day. She's progressing nicely, but it's still day-to-day. So my question is, where's Angel Reese? Now we know she's alive because she's consistently on Twitter, on X, right? She's consistent. So it ain't like we thinking she's dead or nothing like that. It ain't that. It like she's thinking she's in trouble. We just like asking like, okay, why she not with the team? Why she not traveling? Why she not playing? And I start thinking, because like when I start looking online, I start looking at where her fan base, not me, some of her fans were asking, why are her updates changing? Some of her fans were claiming, not me, some of her fans and some of the people that follow Angel Reese, that be posting about her, they said Angel Reese has quit on the Chicago Sky. What say you? What say you? They said Angel Reese quit on the Chicago Sky. This was the KD. Y'all know I haven't even done a live this week. This is my first live of the week. I know, guys. But I do have videos out, so check out the videos. But they've all said that Angel Reese has already quit on the Chicago Sky. And I'm like, wow. I was like, oh, already, Angel? They made all this excuses. They said, look, man, they looked at what she did on Slim's post, how she responded on Slim's post. They looked at how she responded on everybody else's post. The fact that she's out here now on X promoting her shoe drop. They got to do promotion on NBA 2K with her and Shaquille O'Neal playing, and Shaquille O'Neal is playing on the Sky. I guess that's the best way the Sky can get fans to come and watch them play. But it's okay. I guess the best way Scott can win is to put Shaquille O'Neal on the sky. I guess that would make news if Shaquille O'Neal signed a contract with the WNBA. Shaquille O'Juana man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that would make Chicago, that would be newsworthy for the W. This is what her fans are saying, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't what, y'all know me, I'm a CC fan, I'm a Clark fan. So, this isn't what the Clark team is saying. This is what her own Chicago Sky people are saying. And I have to tell you, I told y'all this is going to happen. I tried to tell y'all. I said, hey, man, listen. By halftime, I said, hey, by All-Star break, All-Star game, it's going to be over. I said, they either got to trade injuries, they got to trade Camila Cardoso. Because it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. KD tried to pull you to the side and tried to see, they be like, KD, you be hating. No, I be trying to prepare people for what's going on. I try to give you the heads up of what's going on. And I try to prepare you. I told you, I said about hey, this is not going to work because they can't score with these teams. They can't beat these teams. Because the game has changed. It's transitioned. It's no longer a beat 'em up, drag out fight. Now you got to be able to score. And the issue with the Chicago Sky is they are currently constructed. They can't score enough. They don't have enough talent to score. They say Cardoso. Cardoso averages like 11, 12 points. Angel Reese, really? Angel Reese only has about 13, 14 points. That's only 30, you know what I'm saying? You do the math. That's only 26 points. That's all it is. And in today's WNBA, you're going to need, especially if you're going to play the big teams and the good teams, and that's why we get mad at Indiana. That's why we get mad at Stephanie White. Because Stephanie White is still trying to play the Indiana Fever in the old school basketball way. And we're looking at Stephanie White like, listen, Stephanie, listen, you got to score this year. Same thing we told Tyler Marsh. We trying to warn Tyler. I said, Tyler, you're going to get fired. Angel, we believe you can play the way you're playing it. You can do it. I'm looking at Tyler, man. You playing these sorry teams, bro. Tyler, you about to get fired. Don't run the offense to Angel Reese. You better try to get Cardoso. You better try to get the ball to the rest of them. Try to get it, but no. Everybody was looking at that low hanging fruit. Oh, she wins 20, 22, and 6. I'm like, okay, listen, guys. She's playing sorry teams. She's not playing these good teams. It's gonna come. It's peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. I kept trying to tell you guys. It's peaks and valleys. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all didn't want to listen to Katie. This team currently constructed can't score enough. The games that they won, somebody was on fire. Beck Hammond was on hot fire. Rachel Banham was on fire. Or they got 20 from Cardoso, or 15 and 18 for Cardoso, 20 for Angel Reese. Then somebody else gave them 20, and then somebody else they had a win by committee, but they cannot sustain it because they don't have players that can do that night in and night out. The roster was poorly constructed. And we kept telling y'all, anytime Angel Reese is the top player on your roster's in trouble. Because she's not Magic Johnson. She's not. She's more like Draymond. Get it off that glass. Dennis Rodman. Ben Wallace. She's a hustler. She's a rebounder. She gets it off their glass. And that's what it is. So we knew this team was poorly constructed. At the beginning of the year, I was telling y'all, I was like, hey, man, Chicago's guys in trouble. They're like, oh, but we're going to be okay. I'm like, man, y'all going to get the brakes beat off y'all this year. What? Oh, with Angel Cardoso, I'm like, y'all going to get the brakes beat off y'all this year. Okay, we got Vandersloot. You know, Vandersloot's almost 40. It's a new league. These girls gonna run y'all out the gym. First game they played Caitlin in Indiana, they ran them out the gym by 30. The first 5 games, 6 games, they was getting breaks beat off them by 30. You're 7 to 8 games out of the playoff contention. And it's 13 games left. That means you have to win all your games and get some help. So we're asking the question. So people look around, where's AJ? I was like, AJ ain't coming back this year. Y'all gotta be crazy. He said she don't want to play because it make her record look bad, and the team get blown out. It makes her look bad now. You know what I'm saying? It brings down her star. The Chicago Sky's breaking down her star. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop that. Stop that right now. Y'all said that Angel Reese was a top 10 basketball player. I don't want to hear those excuses. I hate trying to. Her team is not where it's supposed to be. No. Last year was a rookie year. This is a sophomore year. I don't want to hear any of those excuses. Y'all need to get that money. Sean, what's going on? VVS. No, VVS said she got the worst plus minus on the team other than Vandersloot. That's why she all taking that seriously. And I'm saying, listen, guys, I would not listen. She decided to leave. Sit down. And what's going to have to happen, y'all going to have to give enough pressure for her to come back and play these last couple of games. I actually think she already get ready for Arrival. Arrival plays more. She's going to get what she do. They like, look, and listen, I'm not even mad at Angel Reese and her team if her team is telling her not to play. Let me say that. Let me say this. I am not mad at Angel Reese and her team if her team, Angel, because I know you be in your feelings sometimes when I talk. But listen to me. I'm not mad at your team for telling you to sit out right now. Because it is legitimately a mess in Chicago right now. A legit mess. And they will have two first round draft pick, but they traded one to get you. True story. That's a true story. Traded one to get you. You know what I'm saying? They traded one to the Lynx. I thought the Lynx is gonna have a. I'm so mad at the Lynx right now. The Lynx so I get Flage. Minnesota Lynx might win the championship and turn around and get what? The first pick in the draft, second pick in the draft. Nah, Connecticut's gonna get number 1, so y'all get number 2. Reese's Pieces, I told you it was coming. I told y'all was on there talking bad cat. Hey, listen. Hey, before we figure out where Angel is, let me tell y'all something. Before we get to the conspiracy theories and the evidence and stuff, listen. I told y'all Reese's Pieces is coming. This should have been a smoke show. I should have made it a smoke show. I ain't making a smoke show though. But I told you guys. I said, listen. Y'all say Angel 22. There's 7 games, 8 games. She scored 20 double-doubles. Double-double. How did y'all telling me? All the Reese's Pieces telling me, Angel scored. She got another double-double. 20 and 20, 25 and 30. Well, Caitlin, the team is better without Caitlin. All y'all sucking. I said that's a Reese's Pieces. I said, all right, she playing well. I said, but she ain't playing nobody. Oh, she beat the Minnesota Lynx. We're the best young core. And I'm telling you, we're the best young core in America. That's what Angel Reese got up there saying. And we said that we watched Angel Reese deal. For then on, they ain't won 6. You're like, dog, Angel. Think they won 1 since then? If that way, they ain't won 6. No, they did. They beat Washington. They beat Washington without Angel Reese. Okay, cool. I got you. They came back and beat it without Angel Reese. I got you. When Washington had just traded Slim to Seattle. And that really hurt because Slim was a leader. And that's what teams have to understand. Sometimes it's about continuity within your team and having leaders. Having the right players in your team. The right coaches. But y'all want to talk about that double. Y'all was talking bad cash 2 weeks ago. In July, the end of July, July was Angels' month. July was the month of Angel. Woo! The month of Angel was July. But I kept trying to tell y'all a change was going to come. I kept telling y'all it's peaks and valleys. And I was just sitting there saying, hey, it's peaks and valleys. Oh, where Caitlin? Caitlin done missed out the season. Her team better without her. They can play without Caitlin. They don't need Caitlin. What kind of player? She can't be a top player. She can't stay healthy. Oh, a change is going to come. Now we don't know what Angel is. We ain't see Angel like 3-4 games. Wednesday, 3-4 games. And she tried to play it like, oh, I ain't going to Indiana because, I don't like Indiana fans. Man, listen. We done see Caitlin has been hurt. Since Caitlin been hurt, Caitlin's been to every city. The cities that beat her up, the cities that jumped her, the players that throw her down, the city that, as a matter of fact, she went to Connecticut. It was the city that had the guy that was stalking her. She showed up to every city. Every city. Please hit the like and subscribe button. We don't know what the 2000. Please hit your like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining the King Joe Show tonight. Every city. But the friend, I ain't going to Indiana. No. Not Indiana. No folks racist. Man, stop. No folks won't go bother you. You need to be there to cheer your team on. You knew that beatdown was coming. That's why you show up. You knew that beatdown was coming. I want you to show up. You show up because you know that beatdown. You're going to have to sit through that beatdown. And what really killed me about this, I'm telling y'all, this is really what got me upset. I'm telling y'all. What really made me make this show tonight was this. Was last night. Let me tell y'all what made me upset. What made this show was last night. Because last night, her team was playing in Connecticut. That's right. This is last night. Our team was playing in Connecticut. And it just so happened last night that there was a scrum that happened last night. And do we have it? If we don't, it's fine. If we don't have it, it's fine. I'll get that for you. There was a scrum last night. And if you guys are on my Facebook page, so shout out to Facebook who we're allowed to come back tonight. If you go to my Facebook page and you watch what I said at the scrum, something weird kind of happened. And when I saw what happened last night, I was like, this is interesting. How come we didn't hear from her about this team until this happened?
Sky and Sun not getting along despite the fact they share the same real estate up in the air. Ooh. Ariel Atkins is livid, barking to the Connecticut bench. Tyler Marsh, the security team of Chicago, has to break up the scrum.
Let's go.
Oh my, so this all began with Allen and Hartley.
Right.
Now, they had a little disagreement last night. All right? They had a little disagreement last night. Run it back. They had a little disagreement last night. They had a little blow up last night. In Connecticut, where the Connecticut Sun was going against Angel Reese's Chicago Sky. And Ariel Atkins comes in after Rebecca Allen tries to pull down Let's be honest. The Suns is like, man, this year after the Suns started losing, the Suns just didn't give a crap anymore. Like the Suns like, man, we try to fight everybody. You get in our face, we gonna try to hurt you. The Suns already knew they wasn't gonna make the playoffs. They like once they figure out they was gonna be the one of the worst teams. They was like, man, we just don't give a crap no more. And Hartley got into it because of an elbow that happened down the court. And you see Rebecca got to pull it down, and old girl's like, oh, you gonna get these hands. Keep messing with me, you gonna get these hands. And here comes Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins wasn't even in a part of it. She come out there screaming and hollering and get it. So they're like, King, what this got to do with Reese? What this got to do with Angel? Well, Angel came up. If you look at my post, I posted, I said, Kejo Sports Show update. Sky versus Sun turned into a battle zone last night. 3 ejections and multiple techs in one of the wildest WNBA games of the season. Y'all know they got blow out real bad, right? Who got tossed? Bree Hartley, Sons, Rebecca Allen, Ariel Atkins. What sparked it? A hand and elbow, a quick retaliation, and both benches clearing the brawl. But what was crazy was Angel Reese showing love. Ariel Atkins, Ariel a real one. Okay, so Angel can post, but she's been MIA lately. But suddenly, Courtside Drummer bought her Wi-Fi back online. We ain't heard nothing from you about this injury. We ain't heard nothing from you where you been. People been asking questions. Been want to know where you at. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't heard anything from you. But then you had the audacity to sit up here and tweet after a fight. Oh, Ariel, a real one. Well, why would you be a real one and be there too? All of a sudden, your Wi-Fi can work. Only time we thought your Wi-Fi could work was when you was wanting to parade around and promote your stuff. Which we ain't mad at. Get your money. Get your money, because that's really what you're about. You're about the money. Get your money. But we were wondering, where were you? And now you want to speak on the Shy game. I want to be there with my girls. Oh, Shot-Town. You know what I'm saying? Shot-Town, we ride or die together. What? Oh, if you ride or die, you'll be with them now when they get their butt kicked in these games. How about you ride or die with them when they're in them games? How about you show up next game? Ride or die with them then. Angel Reese, because y'all gonna ride and y'all gonna die with this next game. Like, show it to the next game so y'all can ride the guy together on that court. You know what I'm saying? That moral support is all gravy. But it's different when you there and you throwing hands with them. Instead of you back at that time, my neck, my back. I'm just joking. I got jokes, y'all, bro. I got jokes. I'm joking. But this is what we're wondering, like, where's Angel? Where's the Angel Reese yet? Seen her yet. Now, the big possible speculation is that she has a back injury. And I'm not saying that she's faking the injury. I'm definitely not saying that she's not hurt. You know? But the vague responses and the vague explanations and excuses have caused a lot of speculation. And look, let's be clear. We're not saying there's a secret plot. But there are some things to consider. One, the WNBA injury reporting rules are looser than the NBA. Now, one thing about Caitlin Clark, they've been up front and center, but that's because our fans, we don't play about that. We want to know, and we're going to ask, where's Caitlin? How's Caitlin doing? How long is Caitlin going to be out? When is Caitlin coming back? We want to know, because we real fans. And we show up to the games, we watch the games, we buy tickets, we do all that. We watch it on TV. I know, Angel Reese fans don't really do that. You know, they like to show up on social media. We show up on social media, we show up on terrestrial media, on traditional media, we show up all over the place. So we want to know why. We need an explanation. So Angel Reese, what the Reese's Pieces, what they kind of telling y'all is, they really don't take y'all seriously. They really tell y'all what's really going on. And like it's a back injury this day to day. We heard Shedeur Sanders had an oblique injury. He's going to be day to day. And guess what I asked today? Well, when is Shedeur going to be back? Coach was like, man, it's day to day. What's today, Thursday? We got that coming up too. Look for my next video. Shedeur Sanders got a new weapon. Ooh. But they saying Shedeur might get cut. This might be the cut. We'll talk about that later. Later today. That video will be out. So everything we're going to do now is speculatory. So this is a legend. One thing is not a legend, that the WNBA injury reporting rules are trash. But what would we expect? This is WNBA. But what we do know is day-to-day can mean anything. It's day-to-day. Remember they tried that with Caitlyn, guys. Y'all remember they tried that? Remember Stephanie Wise like, it's day-to-day. Then we heard, Caitlyn, the report came out and said, hey, man, we heard on TV, then that's what made Stephanie Wise have to change. That's why it's going to be day-to-day. She's being reevaluated. Day-to-day. They came on TV and said, man, it might not be the August. We like, August? Wait, huh? They're like, it might be the end of August when y'all see Caitlyn Clark again. We was like, but we was all like, all right, thank you. Caitlyn Clark is not rushing back. It's going to be the end of August. Her team let us know. But it's just funny, on August 5th, I asked that same question. We about to go there, Mark. We about to go there too. I asked that same question. I said, hey, I got a couple of speculatory things. And this is all alleged. So I don't want y'all saying, oh, King said. No, this is alleged. The question I asked, I'm going to let, since Mark, I'm going to let you ask it. I'm going to put that on TV, so I ain't got to ask it. That's what I asked too. I said, hey, it's Angel Prince, y'all know she a hot girl. Don't she be on the stage with, Sexy Red? Megan? Get busy. Is she? That's what everybody's thinking. Hey, real talk. That's the number one question that came to my mind. I said, is Angel Reese pregnant? You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. Now that's one of the questions that we were asking was, was Angel Reese? Well, it's expecting, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for her to be missing like this. Like Angel Reese is ill. She having think about it, daily illness. You know what I'm saying? She didn't feel well in the morning. Back pain. I'm just saying, put it all together. Could she be? I don't know. August the 5th, he did say, hey, she was getting ready to come to shoot out, but she wasn't feeling well that morning, so we told her, hey, man, just stay home. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Vivian said, I ain't see no crazy weight change, but hey, I'm just saying, like, listen, this is strictly speculatory. This is speculation. This is strictly election. This is strictly legend. I'm gonna ask you, because man, we on social media, man. What we supposed to? We can't. I know we have integrity, we have morals, but we on social media, so we can ask the real questions. Is she? Is she that? Is she that? That's one of the first thing came to my mind. Like, dog, she ain't pregnant. She can't be. I wouldn't be mad if she was. That's our business. You know what I'm saying? That's our business. That's yeah. But I agree with you. I hadn't seen a lot of weight gain. You know, and I ain't seen this. So the question is, that's what I'm saying. Like when you start, and this is what I want to say to the age of their team. When y'all be really, really, really quiet and really mysterious, these type questions start going up. These type questions they start asking. Why is she messing? I'm saying that was she, and you know that might be what because that might be why she's fighting so hard for the new bargaining agreement where they they have the I call it the pregnant rule where the women get they get some time paid leave for the pregnancy and post and pre-pregnant. Just asking. We just asking. So that's what I'm. Then I thought about again. I spent the 10 pounds. I refuse to say that. Last, I was something. But listen, hey. But then once again, the thing is this: I have another. These are just questions. We're not saying this is true. These are all speculatory. These are all alleged questions. Another question is, because they already asked, did she quit on her team? They already asked that. They already asked, what I'm saying, is it because they're losing? And they already asked that. But I got a different thought process. Could it be the WNBA is holding her out because they can say that the ratings falling and dropping like they are? Is it just because of Caitlin Clark? Like, we gotta understand, this is the same person saying, hey, it's about me too. They crazy. Y'all up to the baby thing way in with it. But could it be that they're trying to play, hey man, it's not just Caitlin. Angel missed a significant part of the season too. That's why the ratings were bad. So this could also be a bargaining chip or a bargaining agreement. This could be for the WNBA coming and saying, hey, it's not just about Caitlin Clark. Again. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. Please hit that like and subscribe. If you have not, take 1 second to hit that like. 1 second to hit that subscribe button. And the notification bell so you don't want to come live. That's the question. Is this something that we have to deal with? Does this have to do with the collective bargaining agreement? Is this another thing to say, hey, look at me too? I got the me bombs, but look at me too. Look at me too. Could this be another thing to say? It's not on just one player. The reason the ratings went down too was because Angel was hurt. It wasn't just Caitlin. But Angel was hurt too. And these are the stuff that I'm starting to think and be like, interesting. Because it's kind of ironic. We didn't hear anything about a back injury. She was hurt a little bit. We heard a little bit before All-Star game, but she played the All-Star game. She was running around. She was dancing. She was twerking. She was, picking up. No, I'm just playing. I was going to make a joke there. Ain't gonna go there. But, she seemed fine. Like she was having a great time. She played Washington. She didn't look belabored to me like she was laboring. They said she might have been in a little pain, but she seemed fine running up and down the court. When she went for 22 points. And that's the thing that I know VVS, and that's what I'm saying. VVS said that, he said, hey, I seen ratings that were near as low as on Rival. Oh my God. These women still rejecting the CBA offers. And that's what I'm saying. Like, could this be a part of collective bargaining agreement? Because the owners are sitting there saying, hey, man, a lot of this is riding on Caitlin Clark. Because since Caitlin Clark ain't been on the floor, the only team that's really been putting up real decent numbers is Indiana. That's because her fans are we just kind of hanging in there. And even Indiana's taking them on. The reason people still showing up to the end of the games is Caitlyn is walking up in the stand signing autographs. Even though she's injured. With a quad injury and leg injury. See, to some of us, it looks like Caitlyn gets it. She understands. And she even said out of her own mouth, hey man, I'm injured, I'm hurt, but at least I can go in there and they can get a piece of me. They can see me. I sign out. That's why I take the time, and I ingratiate myself to the fans to try to sign as many as I can. Even though I'm not playing it, I appreciate the fact they still showed up just for the simple fact I can sign those autographs. So I do it. I take, time before the game to go do that. Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, is this, once again, is this the Caitlin Clark effect? People showing up to see me too. Or people not showing up to see me too. She could be a part of the conversation. So let's not get twisted. Angel Reese has one of the best teams ever. Like, whoever's in her circle, like, in it, her publicists, the people that promote her, like, hey, Angel's team, A1. Whoever's in the circle, A1. Whoever's a publicist, whoever, I know y'all like to, we throw jokes and jabs and stuff, but Angel, whoever's on your team, A1. They about their life. You got don't get rid of them. Because they have really, really propelled your career. No joke about it. So whoever's on our team, they working overtime. And they're smart. And they may be smart enough to be like, hey man, listen, y'all ain't gonna make the playoffs. Y'all ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna make the playoffs this year. You ain't gonna, nah. You got injury. Back injury is one of the it's a serious injury. Let me say this. I don't ever want to play with nobody bad. I call it scation. I let my wife laugh when I call it that. Because I'm going to be honest, I couldn't pronounce it at first. I was in so much pain. I couldn't pronounce it. Like, what is this cane? They said, I went to the doctor. I was in a cane. I was in the middle of the cane. They had to come give me a cane, a wheelchair outside, from outside the emergency room to roll me in. And my wife was at work, and she came. She's like, "Hey," she's like, "What they say was wrong?" I don't know, baby. They say I got scatia. She was like, "What?" They say I got scatia. Scatia? What is scatia? You mean sciatica? Yeah, sciatica. Sciatica. True story. True story. But that's what happened. So I don't ever want to make jokes about somebody having back pains, a back issue. But at the same time, it's one of them injuries that's like, it's one of them injuries like, See, the difference in mine was I injured mine during football season. I actually had it was like a 15. I fractured my back playing football. Didn't even know it. Just played on. I just started having cramps or whatever. Played on and it healed, and it didn't heal correctly. So anybody, my best friend now, he's going through the same thing. He has to get injections on his back. When that thing hits you now, you can't walk. Like it's true. So I am not downplaying back injuries at all. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have that. What we're saying is that, hey, it's just kind of skeptical that we haven't seen any medical reports. We haven't heard from the team doctor. Have y'all heard from the team doctor? We hadn't heard, we ain't really been hearing, we heard from Caitlin like, all right, cool. She's going to see specialists. She's going to see people, you know what I'm saying? We actually heard from team captain Caitlin's like, man, we ain't even trying to work with y'all no more, Indiana. We going to a different team. I'm bringing my own specialists in here. I don't know what these jokers trying to do. I'm just saying. We just trying to figure out what's going on. And Angel Reese, let me tell you, because I know you're going to think it's because they hate, no. It's because we actually like you. Like, it's fun. We pick at you with fun. I'm not one of them guys to troll you, to try to hurt you and make you feel bad about yourself or whatever. I troll you because I just like trolling. You know what I'm saying? And I troll you because it's just fun to troll. And I understand. And we got a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Not in my mind. Imaginary. We got a relationship where I be trolling you, you take my trolls, and you go make money off of it. It's cool. I like it. I like it. But it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing detrimental. I don't want to see no harm come to you or hurt or anything like that come to you. But it just makes it fun. It makes it fun. You're my team's rival, so it's fun to pick at you guys. Boy, y'all should see what I did to the Falcons today. I just y'all got every on Facebook because the Falcons thing is crazy. What they did to Michael Penix is ridiculous. CBS ought to be ashamed of themselves. Go on my Facebook page. If the clip is on my Facebook page, CBS, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. But this is what we're saying. We're just trying to figure out, Angel, what's going on. What is it? What is it? It's just a ploy to say, hey, it wasn't just Caitlyn. And it's like, oh, the numbers are down. When Caitlyn, and you can hear the media now. The media's already starting to say it. When the numbers are down because of Angel and Caitlyn, and we're like, Angel and Caitlyn, Angel numbers was down before she got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like Angel numbers was down when they won the game. The numbers still was down. They've never been up. You know what I'm saying? What are they talking about? On time, Angel Reese's numbers up when she played Caitlyn. But the media could, the lady said it the other night. She's like, yeah, so, the WNBA, it's a much better place, now that we're missing, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and Feesey, MVP, LaFecia Collier. The reason I'm like, I don't really watch them, but I know the person people watch is Caitlin. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the last time you watched the Leafs game? Be honest. The Commissioner's Cup, you know what I'm saying? The game, you know what I'm saying? The Leafs ain't really falling off. The Leafs still doing their thing. This is what we get all the time. This is what they try to feed us. And I think this could be why she's not rushing back. But I told y'all this was going to happen. Y'all going to start listening to me one day. One day y'all going to be like, you know what, that know King Joe. I told my wife, I said, if I ever leave here, man, on my tombstone, if I leave here before you on my tombstone, I told you so. No, I said, put on there, I tried to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell you, no, King Jordan. For this thing and this thing, I tried to tell you. Listen, I tried to warn you guys. Listen, this is going to happen. Tried to give you the heads up. Then this is going to happen. I told y'all. I was surprised. I thought for sure, listen, to be honest with you guys, that's number two. So the number two reason is Caitlin Clark. I got one more. The last reason I feel like this could be a situation is because somebody in Chicago let Angel know that they're moving on without her. Or this could be an audition to see which one they're going to move on without, either her or either Cardoso. Because what started happening was people took, something that I said at the beginning of the year, people took that red when it was like, yo, it would be good to see Paige and Angel on the same team. Thank y'all. Y'all welcome for that. Y'all welcome. You're welcome. So welcome for that. Yes, and the trade rumors, Angel Reese could be going to Dallas. And I said the trade would be Angel Reese to Dallas for, at the time, Dejanay. I said Dejanay. I would have gave up Dejanay and Enrique in the first round for Angel Reese. It would have worked for Chicago. But the Lynx was like, nah, we want her. The Lynx want her. So I was like, Enrique going to re-sign with Dallas after this year. She's gone. So I was like, yo, it makes sense. Because Angel Reese is not going to win. You can't build a team around Angel Reese being the focal point of your team. Even at her best. Even when she was scoring those 20 points, she was having those 20-point rebounds, 20 points, double-double, they still were losing. It wasn't like they was on the winning streak, like they won 5 in a row. They still were losing. She was just having good numbers when they still was losing. That's why I was looking at them like, everybody's like, oh, did y'all see what Angel did? It was like, they lost. Yes. Yeah, we saw what they did. They lost. They took an L. It just shows it's certain players, you know, but you put her with buckets. And then, oh, she going to the suspension. You put Reese with buckets, and Yee, you got something. You got a strong rebounder, because that's what Yee is not. Yee is not a strong rebounder, but Yee plays great down low. You got a strong rebounder, you got a big body, then you got buckets. And you got some other young girls that can shoot. Man, you got a nice little squad there. That's something to build on. So either, one, she might be, two, the WNBA is playing this game with the CBA, and they're saying, hey, man, if Caitlin's out, hey, we need somebody else to be. Angel's out, hey, just don't rush back. Take your time. Hey, because it's negotiating time. Listen, if they try to say the numbers are off for now, we can say, hey, our players, our star players, our 2-star players of the future were out, Angel and Caitlin. And we're looking at y'all like, no, the numbers are going down when Angel was playing. Those numbers were suffering before. There's Enrique going to Mark says he's going to the expansion team. That's crazy. So at the end of the year, it's gonna have to be. I think somebody may have told her, hey man, it's gonna be a change. Like, you're not in our future plan. And y'all know Angel petty, man. Angel gonna be like, oh, well, I ain't gonna be in our future plan. I ain't playing then. I'm gonna get that money. I got an injury. She Michael Parsons. She playing the Michael Parsons cards. Y'all don't see that? Allegedly. We gotta make sure we put allegedly. Allegedly, she playing the Michael Parsons card. I got a backache. Back. Man, every time I stand up, my back still feels stiff. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I was cooking today and I had to stretch my back. Oh, back stiff. You know, I was flipping the hamburgers. Blast. Back stiff. You know what I'm saying? I was getting up. Back stiff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, it's one of those injuries that it's a funny injury. Oh, God. Ben Simmons had a back issue for like 5 years, like now. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Back injury. And listen, let me say it again. I'm a man with sciatica, right? I had a fractured back, healed wrong. I do not take back injuries lightly. I got a best friend that has to get injections for back injury. I got another friend, he had to have back surgery. I've seen people labor and belabor with back injuries. So I'm not making light of back injuries. I'm just saying that, hey, it's just interesting. At first, the Reese's Pieces like, yeah, her back hurt for carrying the team. I was like, to a 5-21 record, like, God, no, I mean, that could have been that. You know what I'm saying? Your back could hurt that much. You know, it's like it, you know. And like that back hurt for carrying the team. You're 7-23. What kind of carrier was that? Lord. You know what I'm saying? A back hurt for carrying the team to a 7-21 record. Is there really still on that Lakers? I don't know, man. I don't know. Will he make the team? I don't know if he's gonna be. I think it's a low shot for him to make the team anyway. I think it's a long shot from the team. He may make it. He may make it. They talking about Angel Reese's brother making the team. I think it's a long shot. Boy, that'd be the vein of my existence to have a Reese on my Lakers team. Reese on my Lakers team. That's what I said. They like, man, she carried the team. Like, I bet her good for her carrying the team. I'm like, where? Man. I might need to get somebody else to carry the team. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't put that stress on someone else. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was carrying the team, boy. Woo. Don't let her carry the team no more. You know what I'm saying? Get her a permanent risk. Let somebody else carry the team. You know what I'm saying? God almighty. Everybody get rid of the Bulls. Okay, that'll be cool. The Bulls put everybody, that'll be cool. Let them be in Chicago be together. There is suffering together. I'm just saying that when there's some situations where we're asking, where are you? We want to make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell y'all. I told y'all 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, I ain't just shut down for the season. I like ain't no reason for her to come back. For what? They ain't gonna do nothing but get beat. Well, let's look at Chicago's remaining games this season. Oh, let me pull up Chicago Sky's remaining game. All right, go to split screen. Let's see who they got left. All right, now let's see. Tomorrow night they play the Valkyries. Whew. That's gonna be tough. Did they suspend Ariel Atkins? No, Ariel Atkins pushed the referee last night. That's why she got kicked out of the game. Is she suspended? All right, so they got that Valkyries tomorrow night. That's gonna be a tough one. Did they play the Sky? I mean, did they play the Storm? I don't know, man. Y'all. Hey, the rest of this season is kind of tough. Listen to the schedule. This is the rest of the schedule. I probably would have set out too, AJ. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have faked the injury too. Listen to the schedule. They play the Valkyries tomorrow night. Or today rather. They play the Storm Tuesday. Then they play the Liberty. Then they play the Suns. So they might get that one. Then they play the Aces, the Mercury, the Storm. Then they play the Sun again. Then they end it with the Fever, the Aces, and the Sky. And the Liberty. I'm seeing maybe 1, 2. No, just I mean, maybe 2 wins. 2 wins after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 2-12 and the last ended up 2-12. God almighty Jesus. Yeah, hey, AJ, I ain't even mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm getting ready to go. Cause let's just end the show right there. Cause I ain't even mad at you, AJ. I probably would have left too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's either that. That's tough. I probably would have left too. I probably be like, you know what? I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Kelly's coming back this season, King? She needs to, cause they're the Fever is close to not making the playoffs, which is crazy to me. They got to step it up. They got to win some of these games. I think she will return. I think Caitlin Clark will return this season. I actually think Angel might make a return, make an appearance too this season. You know, when our back is here. You know, when she's 100%. With a Fever. He's so well. Most of these fans go through girls in the front. How you do that? Oh, that's crazy. At the end of the day, I hope Caitlyn comes back. I will say this. Caitlyn is watching. I think honestly, I'm gonna be fair. I think both of them are watching. I think Angel is watching, and I think Caitlyn is. I think they're both watching. They say Angel injury is spinal. Okay, all right. Maybe it's something serious. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something serious. Maybe she gotta give up playing ball. She has a career in other places. She can model. She can act. I predicted she'd probably be loving basketball. Loving hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I predicted she'd probably be loving hip hop. I gave her like 5 years. So this be right. This be right about my prediction wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? So this be right about prediction wheelhouse. I gave about 4 or 5 years. So, because she has other interests. I don't think basketball is her only interest. I think she has other interests, and I think she can make more money doing other things than playing, especially the WNBA. And especially with the way these players here are negotiating. They just offered the players 4 times their salary, and they're like, nah, we don't think that's enough. We good, y'all. All right, we want $1 million. All right, we're gonna give y'all $1 million salary to the top players that deserve $1 million salary. You know what? We don't think that's enough. We don't think that is. Honestly, that's crazy because honestly, that might be the issue that everybody's looking at too. Because like next year, they may not have a league. That would have me be more cautious too. They might not have a league next year. WNBA could be closed. They could be playing. What you say? Who's that? Mark? Was that Mark that you said they could be playing with replacement players next year? You be playing with replacement players. Because these ladies are like, hey, they're like, hey, we're gonna give y'all, and we did a whole show. Somebody should show them my show. Like, I'm in the middle. I want the women to win, but then too, I understand what business takes. Oh Lord, they said she gonna trap a baller. She be looking, man. She be looking at them shorts. But this is what the ladies have to understand. When we talk about the WNBA and the agreement. Now I'll probably chop this up and make a shorter video out of this. What happens in the bargaining agreement, I think we covered this when we talked about it before. The ladies gotta understand, they want that 50-50 revenue split. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They want anything over 25 probably is gonna be over. It's gonna be not gonna work. They said now you can make we'll give out $1 million salaries, right? So you guys will be millionaires. It wasn't good enough for them. What do you mean, Key? Because the highest paid player makes $250,000 a year. Y'all know Kelsey Mitchell is the second highest player. To all my Indiana fans, Kelsey Mitchell is the second highest player in the WNBA. That's why they keep telling Kelsey to shoot. They get every shot. They like, oh, that's my buddy. You know what I'm saying? They're like, cha-ching, every shot. All right, Caitlyn, she what you doing? You only made $70,000. Kelsey, oh shoot, she made $225,000 this year. You know what I'm saying? Remember last year we can't wonder why Erica Willa getting on the court? Man, listen. He said I gotta make it like that, just baby. Mark, I appreciate you. Thank you for the time. I'm getting ready to get up out of here too. I'm just having fun. We're in overtime now. Listen, I'm just having fun. But I think what they have to understand is this: at the end of the day, the bargaining agreement, asking, 50-50 is not gonna work. Any business person, anybody will tell you it's not gonna work. We made a whole video about it because you'll fold the league if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you'll fold the league if you go 50-50. They need to ask for about 25, just in good faith. Hey, give us 25. Let's come back to the bargaining table in a couple of years and see the growth of the league. And I think the owners will do that. They say, hey, you got the salaries up now when you have millionaires. You guys will be millionaires. Certain players will be millionaires. But hey, now it's gonna be a lot of turnover next year anyway. Because it's a lot of free agents. Because a lot of these ladies were smart and they knew the new collective bargaining agreements coming up. So a lot of these ladies make their contracts end at the end of this year, right? or either next year. So it's going to be a lot of movement anyway. A lot of these players are going to have to try. A lot of these teams are going to have to try to re-sign a lot of their veterans and a lot of their players. But we're going to see what happens. But I think right now, I think the ladies have to be, whoever's running this, Agumake, Sabali, they got to be a little bit more wise and say, okay, all right, this is what we want. Give us 25, 27%. If they get 30, that's a blessing. Anything north of 30 is a bad deal for the owners. And we said they have to make, listen, they're about 400 million. If you know the business, they're about 400 million, maybe really about 450 million. They're probably about 400 million away from making a surplus where they can say we want 50-50. You know, that's the only reason why they turned it down. I don't know, that's why they turned it down. Because what they want is they want that revenue share. Right? And the owners are saying, hey, you know, not yet. You're not there yet. And they're not. Like, that's just, it's not me hating. I want the women, I want them to do well. I'm actually enjoying the league, right? So I've learned pretty much all the players in the league just because I cover it, right? So I want them. I don't want it necessarily to go on strike. I want them to continue to grow. It's just a lot of changes they got to make in order to ingratiate themselves with the overall public. You know what I'm saying? The league has to make a lot of changes to ingratiate themselves with the overall public. They got an image issue. The thing with the WNBA is an image problem. And I kept trying to tell y'all, like, they talk about, what the name of them? The Stud Buzz. And I was like, hey, the Stud Buzz is cute, but that's an image problem. Next thing you know, they dyeing their hair green and they dyeing their hair pink and stuff like that. Next thing you know, they're throwing dildos out there, right? So why? Because the image was, that's what you guys were perpetuating the entire All-Star weekend, and guess what the consumer's response was to it? Throwing, and they act like they didn't know why they was throwing it. And we was like, yo, because y'all perpetuated that type of environment. We sat there and watched the Stud Buzz. We sat there and watched y'all acting crazy and hitting on each other and dancing on each other and doing all that. So, you know, the result was the consumer was like, hey, this is what we think of y'all. We're going to throw it's out there. So it's an image issue. It's an image situation. And y'all got to remember, the people that got the money are older guys. They're, you know what I'm saying? They these young, and ain't the young, fresh crew. It's the old guard. And they're thinking about, all right, what's going to happen? And what it is it's not just about, hey, we feel good giving y'all, we feel good, so we're just going to give y'all money. They're like, nah, man, we've been doing that for 20 years now. No, you guys got to come and let's make legitimate. Y'all want to act like business women? Let's talk legitimate business. Let's talk legitimate business. Hey, we'll make some concessions, but then there's certain things that we can't do just because it doesn't make business sense. They're going in there, y'all know, we talked about this one time. Y'all know how y'all going in the Shark Tank and they have a great product and they blow them away with the presentation and it's a great presentation. Everybody's smiling and laughing and kikiing and they say, okay, let's talk the numbers. And they be like, dawg, we 30 million in the hole. What happened? Well, we got these people invest, those people invest, these people invest. But dawg, we thought y'all made this. Well, we did, but we still, you know, we're in the hole. And they're like, I'm out. I'm out. That's really what's going on here with the WNBA. They said our projections are this. That's like, all right, well, what you got? I mean, so show us where you at. And then when you do the numbers, in order for the WNBA to make a profit, and this is everybody, the owners, the players, and everybody, is they're gonna have to basically make about $640 million a year. They're gonna make about $640 million a year. Then it would make sense to go 50-50. Because the owners still make money. Y'all got to remember, everybody talks about the NBA lockout. The owners locked out the NBA. Because the owners like, we're not making money. It wasn't the players. The owners shut the doors. The owners walked away from the table. Because it's like, man, we're going in the hole. I gotta remember, to pay for the league to operate comes from the owners, right? To get the support of the fans and the consumers, that comes from the players. But without the owners, there is no league. That's what I'm trying to say. So it has to work for both sides, have to work together. And they say, okay, what's best for the league? And what the WNBA players have shown, a lot of them have shown, is that they really don't care about the league. And the owners seem to be this. And listen, let me tell y'all something. I love Nafisa Collier. I love Nafisa Collier. I do. I think she's amazing. But she was disrespectful during the All-Star weekend. Why, King? She's wearing an unrivaled T-shirt and drafting unrivaled players to play against the WNBA. And Caitlin was right. Caitlin was like, man, it's an All-Star game. But it kind of was right. Candace Parker was kind of right. Caitlin's team should have took that game a little bit more seriously. I know it's the All-Star and it's chill, and I know Caitlin hers was a reaction to how they did her against the Olympic team, right? And they was picking up full court, and it was a great game. Caitlin Clark had to understand this, right? The way that team, Nafisa Collier's team, and nobody said this. I don't wonder why nobody said this. The reason why Nafisa Collier's team was taking that so seriously, because Nafisa Collier's team was representing a rival. It really should have been a rival versus the WNBA. And who came out looking the best? On rival. That's really what it was. And see, Kelly didn't think about it because they was all in like, kumbaya, let's be friends, da 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 da. But she didn't think about everything. Hey, that's my rival teammate. Oh, this is my rival person. That's all in the physical. She wore the rival shirt to the thing. Did y'all not pay attention to that? And as a business owner myself, if I see you coming to my job with the competitors, paraphernalia on, we got a problem. You going home and change real quick. You wear that when you're not here. But people see that. But they ingratiate them and say, hey, we'll give you guys 4 times your necessary. So meaning we now have someone that's a millionaire WNBA basketball player. Oh, snap. Kelsey Mitchell may be the highest player. I thought she was second. But yeah, she is second. Jackie Young. It's Jackie Young that is Kelsey Mitchell. And Jackie Young is making $252 million a year. So you multiply that times 4, that's $1 million. $1 million plus. So they say, hey, you guys want $1 million salaries? Cool, got you. You guys will make $1 million salaries. That's hilarious. That Kelsey Mitchell, that's why they let her shoot so much. That's hilariously funny to me. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I caught that off the rip. Like, yo, hey, she's the second highest player in the WNBA. Hey, they like, shoot, Kelsey, shoot. Why does Kelsey have a green light? Oh, we can't win without Kelsey. She's making $250. She's the most expensive player. Kayla ain't making but $70,000 this year. That's why they be like, hey, anybody else? Uh-oh, we got to do it. Ella, Ella, listen. Anybody else Boy, that's shooting all them shots and missing. Hey, listen, Bibby hit 2 straight threes again. Listen to me now. For the Indiana Fever, I wasn't even going to go ahead and talk about Indiana. I just want to keep it on Adrian. But just like everything else, Indiana's a lot more interesting a lot of times. All right, but Bibby shot 2 straight threes, right? 2 straight threes back to back. 2 straight threes back to back. Was hot, sizzling. Stephanie White said, hey. Stephanie White said, hey. Come sit by me. She's like, I'm hot. Come sit by me. Come sit by me. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Come sit by me. Who's that? Was that Sophie? Sophie hit 2 threes. Came back. Hey. You know what? Come sit by me. Come sit by me. Tissa had a great game. She gave it the whole. Tissa had a great game. Helped them win the game. Next game. Tips. Hey. This game. Come sit by me. Come sit by me. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin go out there hit 3 back to back 3. Well, Caitlin knew she was about to come out. Hey, Caitlin. Hey. Come sit by me. We like, hey, the Miyagi No offense. You know what the Miyagi No offense is turned to? Pass the ball to Kelsey. Kelsey's making $250,000 this year. Pass the ball to Kelsey. We want to see Kelsey shoot. She better make it because she's making $250,000. She's the highest paid in the league. Pass the ball to Kelsey. Kelsey, hey, with the end of the game, we down by Indiana, down by 1, right? They ain't look at nobody else. If y'all look at that last play, so we got their head was open. They ain't look at nobody. They threw the ball in the court. Hey, this is what I'm drawing up. I want to go here, pass the ball to Kelsey. But what if I'm, no. Listen, she makes $250,000 a year. pass the ball to Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? She's the highest paid player in the WNBA. Pass the ball to Kelsey. Came in, hit a jump shot. What you doing? I was open. I hit a shot. Hey, you know what? Hey, come sit by me. Stephanie White. Hey, I was wondering. I was like, yo. And I was starting to see what Indiana does. They did that last year with Erica Willis. We was like, why is Erica Willis in the game? Then we learned how Erica Willis was the 8th highest player in the league. We was like, oh, wow. Okay. We was all wondering, like, she hot. What you taking her out of the game for? Now, they get in the huddle. Pass the ball to Kelsey on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kelsey! Kelsey had a fantastic game. 20, 30 points, 2 rebounds, and 8 assists. We win and lose without Kelsey. What happened? Well, we didn't have a point guard that could pass the ball to Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the post-game interview. That's Stephanie White. This is Stephanie. Why did y'all lose tonight? Well, you know, we're not having a point guard. You know what I'm saying? And we just need somebody to get a point guard to pass the ball to Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Pass the ball to Kelsey. We got Sims. Sims is out there shooting. She shot 4 times. Hey. Come here. Sit by me. That's what Stephanie White was doing the other game. Honestly, Sims out there shooting that ball. Hey, Stephanie's like, hey, listen. You know the game plan? Anybody can do it. Bring the ball across half court, pass the ball to Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're going to do, pass the ball to Kelsey. And see, that's why they bet at Caitlin, because Caitlin like, no, this is my team. I'm like, no, it's not, Caitlin. You only made $70,000 this year. Kelsey makes $2,500, $250,000. She makes triple what you make. Pass the ball to Kelsey. What about Leah? Man, Leah's numbers have gone down. She shot her tips, all that. She's like, we want Leah to be like Jokic and bring the ball up the court and get us in the offense and Pass the ball to Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Pass the ball to Kelsey. That's what we want Aaliyah to do. We want Aaliyah to get out, get in the offense, run the offense through Aaliyah. And Aaliyah, what we want you to do? Pass the ball to Kelsey. Huh? Pass the ball to Kelsey. That's what they want us to do. Kelsey Mitchell is the highest. This is why so many think it's rigged and Ben is going in his high. It's about the money, man. Like I'm trying to tell y'all. It's about the money. The investment they made this year was not to Caitlin Clark. The investment that Indiana Fever made was to Kelsey Mitchell. Boy, I'm chopping this video up and putting this out. We gotta let this fly. The investment that the Indiana Fever made this year. That's why everybody. Lord, guys, thank y'all. Y'all just helped me figure this out tonight. The investment that the Indiana Fever made. Let's see how much Caitlin Clark's salary. $78,000 to 66 cents. No, $78,000 to $66. Right? That's how much Caitlin makes. Right? Kelsey Mitchell makes $249,244. Pass the ball to Kelsey. That's what they trying to tell y'all. If y'all trying to wonder why everybody else's numbers is going down, pass the ball to Kelsey. Sophie Cunningham hit 3 threes in a row. Hey, Sophie. Stephanie White, Sophie. Come sit by me. Come sit by me. I just hit 3 threes. You know what? But you didn't do one thing. What's that? Pass the ball to Kelsey. You got to move from side to side. You know what I'm saying? This offense is geared towards Kelsey Mitchell. And I understand they had to pay her their money because she was a free agent. She's getting ready to leave. And they made certain promises to keep her. Y'all ain't paying attention. All right. Like I said, he tried to worry you. He tried to tell you. All right. We've been saying it all year. We know better because we Clarkers. The Caitlin Clark fans know. We know, hey, we need to get the ball. They need to build this team around. The team is not built for Caitlin Clark. This is not a Caitlin Clark built team. It's not. This team is not constructed for Caitlin Clark. This team is constructed for Kelsey Mitchell. I tried to tell you guys this a while ago. Now I finally got, you know how they say you have to have intent? Now I have intent. Now we got the proof of intent. The fact that Kelsey Mitchell is making $250,000 a year, Caitlin Clark is making $78,000. Who's the bigger investment? Who's the priority? Even though Caitlin's going to bring $1 billion to the city, they ain't seeing that right away. Even though Caitlin Clark going to bring people to the stadium, hey, we still got to pay off that $250 million we giving Kelsey Mitchell. Reporter asked, hey, man, do you fear Kelsey with Kelsey's struggling like she did today? Stephanie White said, we just wanted to keep shooting. I said, what? Like she was 4 for 24 today. She's gonna take she's gonna shoot her way out of it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. Wow, okay. Pass the ball to Kelsey. That's what y'all better do. But you gotta look at these two things. Get up, my darling. Two reasons you gotta do that. 2 reasons. Kelsey Mitchell's been there for 7 years, so she's been there her entire career. She's a homegrown Indiana, right? Indiana drafted her. That's a draft team, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think she was drafted by Indiana. She's been there her entire career. She's homegrown. Another thing, Stephanie White is homegrown. That's an Indiana girl. Y'all know who's not homegrown? Caitlin Clark. They're close for Iowa. And last year, at the end of the year, Kelsey hit them with the side. Kevin hit them with the side. Like, hey, man, I might be out. Like, I enjoy my time here, but hey, it might be time for me to go. And I was one of the ones that was like, hey, we want to keep Kelsey Mitchell. I'm like, Kelsey gonna get your money. Sure enough, she got $250,000. She got one of the highest contracts in the W. She get paid more than Asia Wilson. That's crazy. How much did Nafisa Collier make? Okay, this is the crazy thing because Kelsey Mitchell actually. This is what they said. They said that Kelsey Mitchell's base salary is $249,244 in 2025. It's the highest for a single year ever, according to Sports Track. Right? Jackie Young, while her annual salary isn't the highest in a single year, her 2-year contract with the Las Vegas Aces averages $252,000 per year, making her the highest earner on average annual basis. Other top earners, several other players, including Jewel Lloyd. Oh, she's stealing money right now. Enrique Ogumawale, she is too. Earned close to maximum salary, with base salaries around $249,000. Both of them not having great years. Jewel Lloyd or Enrique. Enrique's having a horrific year. Jewel Lloyd's having a horrific year. I don't know what happened to Jewel Lloyd. Just trying to tell y'all, man. This is what's going on. The politics, the things in the WNBA is bigger than what we expect. The politics is probably why we're not seeing Angel play right now. Unless it's a legitimate back injury, allegedly. Right? Unless it's a legitimate back injury, which it could be. The politics is probably, honestly, it's probably not why we're not really, you know what I'm saying, seeing a lot of players. You know, a lot of players. I'm just sus. That's a crazy name. I mean, I agree. I think she cares about winning, but she wants to win her way. She wants to win. Stephanie White wants to win the way that she wants to win. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like she doesn't care about winning. It's just that she wants to win Stephanie White's way of winning. If you're not gonna play the way she wants to play, like that's why she wouldn't got the other point guard. Like we keep trying to tell Stephanie White, Stephanie, you need size and athleticism. You need if you're really serious about contending for an a WNBA championship. Because at first, you know what? Before I said that, my issue with Indiana is I'm definitely gonna splice this video, cut it up. My issue with Indiana was this, right? Haven't they tried this and failed? It was 6 wins. They 85% chance to make the playoffs. Listen, that's true. That's true. Get up, my dog. That's true. Listen to what I'm saying. Before I came up with the Kelsey Mitchell thing, I was saying this. The biggest issue with Indiana was they told Indiana that they were a championship contender this year. And honestly, that really was kind of the biggest problem. That's really been the biggest problem with Indiana this year. It's like, hey, Caitlin Clark, they had a good year. They made the playoffs. This year, we're going for the championship. And you're like, nah, keep the process going. It's very, unless you like injury prone and you got somebody like Candace Parker coming on your team. It's very seldom that a team just, jumps. In sports, it's very seldom a team jumps from their first year to championship their second year. Very seldom. Very seldom. So you build, and then you see if you can make that run. Right? You build around your young core, and you see you can make that run. And the way you build around your young core isn't with older players. The way you build around your young core is with younger players, younger talented players, and you add a veteran to the younger talented player. You don't add veterans to the young core because what happens? You use the thing that really makes you exceptional. It's youth. Think about Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City kept their young team, and they added a veteran. All right. They added one veteran. You see what I'm saying? They didn't go say, hey, we're gonna get rid of all our young players and we're gonna make this team a veteran team. No, they said we're gonna stay young. We need veteran players. No, we're gonna get these young guys experience and we're gonna add one or we're gonna add 1 or 2 veteran players, not 7. Good God. Think about it now. I want you guys to really think. They added 2. Everybody else on that team is young. Williams, SGA, Chet, Jalen Williams, Dort, Wiggins. All those guys are young, but they added 2 veterans. Really, one that really played a lot. Well, Hartenstein, he played okay. But they added Alex Caruso. They threw Caruso in the mix with those young guys. They had one veteran that had championship experience, and they made sure that he locked in with the young guys. He ain't going to make the whole starting lineup the veteran starting lineup. You build. You know why you build? You build with youth. You know why? Because they're on rookie contracts. Because Caitlin's making $70,000. Aaliyah Boston is making, how much is Aaliyah Boston making? She gotta be making about the same. Yeah, she's still on her rookie contract. Yeah, she's making $77,000. This is why you build with youth, because you can sign that one missing link to play with the young ones. That's how you have a dynasty. Stephen Curry, the Golden State had one of the deepest teams because they were all on their young contracts. Steph was on his rookie. They came in around the same time. Steph, Clay, Draymond. They all came in around the same time. And they had Barnes. They all came in around the same time. You take them out, then you bring in Iggy. And you say, Iggy, you got to come off the bench because I got Steph, Clay, and Draymond. Iggy ain't never played off the bench before. I got these young guys. I want them to get experience. All right, coach. It's best for the team. It's a dynasty. If Indiana, that's how you can tell when people don't know what they're doing in the office. Because they don't know how to build dynasties. Jerry West understood, hey, we got to keep the young guys. How did Jerry West know? Because he saw it with the Lakers. The Lakers went out and got, and we talk about it all the time because the West had almost messed it up. The Lakers had Magic, Worthy, Cooper, right? Then they added Byron Scott, young guy, and then they had Kareem, the veteran. Dynasty. And they wasn't trying to start all the other guys because of that. Pat Riley's like, nah, man, we got these young boys and we're going to run. Run the boys off the court. We got Magic Johnson. We're going to run. Let's build a team around Magic. Run the offense. Run the ball through Magic. James Worthy was a beast in college. Y'all know what I'm saying? James Worthy was like out there with Michael Jordan, and James Worthy was the best player on the court. I know I'm showing my age. I got to agree. I look good on me. It matches my Calvin. But James Worthy was of age. The year Michael hit the shot to win the NCAA championship, James Worthy was the most valuable player. Those are beasts. Pat Riley, dude, hey, them young boys got to run up and down. You got to let them boys run. Showtime. And guess what? The league and the fans ingratiated themselves like, all right, cool. Fast forward years later, what did Jerry West do? Jerry West went out there and said, all right, cool. We got these young guys. We got Steph. We got Clay. We got Draymond. We're going to build off this. We're going to build off of it. They had Mark Jackson, who was an accomplished coach. We all love Mark Jackson. No diss to Mark Jackson whatsoever. They even love Mark Jackson. But Mark Jackson was holding them back because Mark Jackson wanted to be too structured, and he wouldn't let Steph be Steph. And I believe Steph had to go have a conversation and say, hey, man, I love Mark. That's my guy. But, man, he ain't let me be me. We could do so much more. And they weren't nothing personal, just they had different philosophies. Listen, they said that. Listen what happened to Mark Jackson. This is mixed on, but allegedly it was that indicate that Jackson's coaching style, while effective in turning around the team's culture, didn't fully utilize Curry and Klay Thompson's talents. There are also claims that Jackson's coaching system was not creative enough to maximize the team's potential, particularly in the realm of the three-point shooting. The lack of offensive creativity. He wouldn't let Steph be Steph. He wouldn't let Clay be Clay. They said, listen, while defense was his strength, some felt Jackson's emphasis on defense came at the expense of offensive creativity. And even Steve Kerr, who's a three-point shooter, even Steve Kerr had to be like, he had to get used to Steph Curry. He understood that was Curry. And once he understood he understood, hey, man, you got the greatest shooter of all time. He's different. He's going to take he even said, hey, man, Steph Curry took a shot. I was like, oh, God. And he's like, oh, it went in. He's like, oh, it's not. Oh, yes. You do that with Stephanie White? Oh. Hey. Cuss it about me. Cuss it about me. She got an interview last time and said, hey, we dribbled, went one-on-one too many times. I'm like, the ball needs to move from side to side. Ping, bang, bang, bang. The emotional offense. Only problem with emotional offense is this. It's slow. It's slow. If you slow the game down, it could work, right? If you got the right players in, it could work. But if you're playing against a team that got John Coel Jones is going to give you 20, Emma Meesman is going to give you 15, Anescu is going to give you 20, Brew is going to give you 20, and then you're going to have McLeod give you 10 to 15, you're going to have to score. I didn't even name the bench players like that. You going to have to score. If not, you're going to be the Chicago Sky. And like, why Chicago lose all these games? Because they can't score. They can't put the ball in the bucket. They're too inconsistent at scoring. They're averaging, how many points is Chicago Sky averaging this year? I guarantee it's under 75. Let me see. I may be wrong. Can I go? Chicago Sky points per game this year. 75. I called it. They don't. 75 per game. League average. $82. Oh, that was in 2023. Hold on. 82, yeah. 82. So you knew they're going to lose every game because you ain't even scored the average. And that's why Indiana barely, because y'all know without Caitlin, Indiana is only averaging like 80 points a game. But we're going to play Miyagi, though. Play that young, get them good team. Them good team going to run you out the court. They're going to run you off the court. You're going to find yourself down by 25. Let's be honest. Connecticut had, hey, listen, let's be honest. They had Indiana down by Dallas. Dallas had Indiana down by like 20 points. It's running them girls off the court. And the announcer, the broadcaster legitimately said, hey, y'all, we're in overtime. Thank you for listening to King Joe Show. Guys, we're in overtime. Please, if you don't mind, hit that. Y'all, I got me talk about this. If you don't mind, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to be talking about this. But listen, the announcer said it. The announcer legitimately said there, she said, hey, she said, Dallas is playing like Indiana normally plays. Up tempo, get the ball to the court and run. When Indiana plays tonight. Well, no, they play tonight. Indiana. They play the Mystics tonight. That's going to be a good game. Mystics need that win. Mystics trying to make that playoffs push. Fever signed another guard. Kyra Lambert. Have no idea who that is. I don't want to even pretend to know anything about her. I don't know. Not too many people know anything about her. I don't want to say it's good or it's bad. No, I don't even want to say it's a good pickup or a bad pickup. I don't know. Or she came from the Grease League. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I get it. You need a point guard right now. But you just signed Odyssey. Let her get that work. You really need an athletic wing or a big. You need an athletic wing or a big. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all right. Listen to your boy. If you want to win a championship this year, you're going to need an athletic wing or a big. As much as I love Sophie, as much as I love Sophie, and I love Lex, I love both of them. But the challenge that they're going to have during this playoffs and against the players they're going to have to play against, good luck. It's going to be tough. 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 The good teams, it's going to be tough. That's why they went out and got Dejanay. The Lynx got a Dejanay. Dejanay can guard 1 through 3. That's why Seattle went and got Slim. Slim can guard 1 through 3. Gonna be tough. They said she's a good point guard. I don't know. I can't sit there and say I've seen some good highlights. I've seen some highlights of her. I saw Mick talking about her, and he was saying like, hey, she has scored a lot of points. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting to see how she is. You know, knowing Stephanie, she might start tonight. Which don't make sense to me. Why not just go with the lineup with the with Kelsey and Kelsey at the point, running running Sophie and Lexi with Howard and Aaliyah. Get some type of continuity. Makes sense. But we see. Go big. They said she's a good. Ken said she's a good Pokemon. Ken, it's good to see you, bro. You know, my darling, always a pleasure. My guide, life experience. What's up? Mark, what's good? Sean, what's good? Mo, what's good? Mark, I think Mark. Anna, how are you? VVS, the moderator. Shout out to my moderator, man. The humble one, what's good? Y'all gotta stop that. That's hilarious. I just think at the end of the day, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with Indiana Fever. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Do I think Caitlin's gonna play again this year? I don't know. I hope so. They said about the end of August. This is the second week. What, second week of August? Going on the third week. So maybe next week we'll see some Caitlin. They're gonna need it down the stretch though. If Caitlin doesn't play the rest of the year, Indiana's out in the first round. If they make the playoffs. That's just facts. When no Caitlin Clark, if they make the playoffs, they out in the first round. First round is quick, fast, and hurt. Boom, bam, thank you, man. Especially if those teams play at their best. Like we saw when Phoenix played at their best. Phoenix didn't even play their best game. Like, right? When the Mercury beat Indiana, Phoenix intensity was there. They didn't play their best game though. Like they didn't have their best shooting night. They just turned their intensity up on Indiana. And Indiana was like, yo, what is this? It's a different environment. Dallas did play. Page didn't have a great game against Indiana. 0%. They just turned, and you know, Z did. Z had a phenomenal game, and the girl with the blue shoes on, the white girl with the blue shoes, she was out there stroking that thing. She was like, she was balling. She should have been the player. Her and Z should have been the player of the game. But Paige didn't play like that. They just ran them. They ran them off the court. If I'm scouting Indiana right now, the scout of Indiana's run them off the court. Which it used to be the other way around when the scout was Indiana's going to run you off the court, slow the game down. Now, they're like, hey, man, run them off the court. Run them off the court. Pace, tempo, go. Fast break points are going towards the opponents, not towards Indiana. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just get tired of players hitting shots. And it seems like they're getting in the rhythm and the groove. And that's it, you know, you hear, hey. You hit 2 in a row? Oh, come on. Sit by me. And I think it's because she don't want that ball to start moving from side to side. So somebody get hot, they know they throwing that thing. They're going to run it. As soon as you pass the ball, they're going to shoot that thing. And she thinks that's going to stop the flow of the offense. That's crazy to me. I ain't never, like, in my whole entire life, I ain't never heard a coach do that before. Like, the stuff that Stephanie White be doing, I like, yo, this must be some new Yoda type stuff, because I ain't never seen a coach do that before. Like, if you got to play a hot, keep feeding them. Hey, feed them. Feed them the ball. Bibi done hit 2. Hey, let's see if she can hit 2 more. Sophie done hit 3. Hey, pass it again. Shoot again, Sophie. Feed her. Don't run no plays for nobody else. Keep giving her the ball. Because the WNBA, this is what I learned about the WNBA, right? There's only a few players that's going to consistently hit that. Like they could go unconscious hot. Right? It's only a few players in the WNBA that can get unconsciously hot. That's Asia Wilson, Stewie, Enescu, Enrique. This year she hadn't done it. Marike on some occasions. Caitlin, Kelsey. Y'all let me know if I'm missing someone. But these are players that they can get unconsciously hot. I mean, like, they're not going to stop. Once they start hitting, it's over with. Majority of the other players are streaky hot, meaning they might hit 3, 4, 5 in this half. Next half, nothing. That's how I don't never worry about Sophie Cunningham. People like, Sophie's playing so well. She is. She's playing well. But I already know her cap is probably about 15 to 16 points. Her getting 20, I ain't worried about it. Her getting 30, I really ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. He's like, Sophie had 15 in the first half. I'm like, cool, she only gonna get you about 3, 4 in the second half. I ain't worried about it. That's why I get mad at people with Kelsey. I'm like, hey, Kelsey's got 15 in the first half. I'm like, hey, y'all better double Kelsey, get the ball out of hand. Make somebody else beat you. Them game, Art McDonald went for 27. Nobody saw that coming. Ain't nobody be like, oh, Art McDonald gonna keep hitting 27. It was like, yo. I said to tell her, I said, hey, she keep hitting, that's gonna be amazing to me. She did. I was like, okay. I said, this will never happen again. It'll be another year and a half, 2 years before this happens again. And sure enough, it never happened again. And it ain't a diss. It's just some players. Like, if you let Michael Jordan hit a couple shots and he get hot, it's gonna be a long day. He might give you 50. He might give you 60. You let Kobe get hit that shot, he might give you 80. He might give you 81. You let Steph Curry get hot, you got a problem. But you let somebody like Draymond hit 4, 5 threes, you cool. You like, man, chances of him doing this again or duplicating it again is not gonna happen. I play the law of chances. Same thing with Lexi. Lexi, one game she might hit 6 threes. Next game, nothing. 1 for 11. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, she's a streaky player. There's a difference between streaky players and players that can do it every night. You see that let KD hit a couple shots, you might want to keep a hand in that man's face. Luka, you might want to get on Luka. Luka might give you 60. Jokic, you might want to get a hand. He might give you 60 and 20. That's consistency. Every game, back to back to back to back. You know it. XGA. Hey, man. XGA gonna get that foul line about 10 times, dog. Like, it is what it is. It ain't, he gonna get that foul line. He gonna draw them fouls. He gonna give you about 20 every game. Because they're gonna get about 10, 12 free throws. Every game. What about that? There's certain players you can't let get hot. And then certain players, they hit that 3, they get hot for that little, they're gonna hit a 3 or 4 shot stretch. They might not hit no more the rest of the game. You actually be like, I'm glad they got it over with. All right, let's go ahead and ball. We still in the game? Oh, we all right. Y'all remember when they played Phoenix? I mean, when they played Connecticut. No, when they played the Mercury. Sophie's in the threes. They're like, we all right. We all right. Run her down. She ain't going to do this the whole game. Over with. So at the end of the day, You need players. Players win you games. You need certain players to get in the rhythm because they can carry you the whole game. When your offense starts running stagnant, they can carry you a whole game. And I just think Bibby is one of those shooters. If you let her hit a couple, I tell you who else is like that. Mabry for Connecticut. She just been hurt all year. Y'all let Mabry see a couple shots go in. Oh, you might as well pack it up, man. She's chunking that thing. Mabry don't even look like she be catching the ball before she look like she catching it one motion to shoot it. That y'all be dropping. It's certain players you can't let. Ryan Howard. You can't let Ryan Howard shoot. Alicia Gray. Atlanta got 2 of them. You got to be careful because they liable to give you 30, 40 points that game. Asia Whistle liable to give you 36 and 20. You let her get hot, she might give you 50. Caitlin Clark will give you 41, 10, and 8. And guess what? Listen to what I said. She'll give you 41, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. So that means she's not only crashing the boards, she's getting other players involved while she's scoring. And didn't I tell you guys? I got to do a video of that. I told you guys, go back and look at Caitlin Salone and go look at the Cobra K. Go look at the Cobra K video. Go watch the Cobra K video that's on here. The Cobra K video, I said that I break down what Caitlin said in her interview with Sue Bird. In her interview with Sue Bird, Caitlin said exactly what I said about Lisa Boulder and Iowa. Pace and space, fast, get up and down the court. Let's beat them. I'm playing at my best that way. She said that in the interview, but y'all sit there and get somebody that runs a motion offense. That shows me y'all did not build this team around Caitlin Clark, Indiana. 0%. If you can't hire Lisa Boulder, you go find the closest thing to her. But y'all brought the homegirl home. Hey, she hit a couple shots. Hey. Come sit by me. That's who y'all wanted. And we always look like, why? She's the enemy. I don't know if Caitlin Clark coming back this year. I just don't know. Chat, y'all let me know. Any of you is 10-10 without Caitlin Clark. 10-10, 500. $500. And if I'm Caitlin, let me sit there and say, okay. Before they've won the most games they've ever won since in 6 years. In a row, 5. I'm looking at them like, all right. You say so. They don't need Caitlin. They might be better without Caitlin. It killed me because like a lot of these guys were saying that. Like, Will out there was saying, Indiana might be better without Caitlin. I'm like, yeah. Are you watching the same games, bro? Like, they be prisoners of the moment. They be stating the obvious. We go deep. We be like, man, it's Asia Reese. We gonna say, hey, wait a minute, Tyler Marsh, you said that Asia was okay that there was an injury, she was all because of an illness. She's quit on her team. I'm like, no, it might not be that. She might actually be hurt. Or it's politics. Caitlyn ain't playing. Raiders going down. Hey, people ain't watching. It's easy to say, hey, if I'm not there, me too. Me bound. It's a me bound. It's me bound. Raiders are going down. Let me be bound and say it's me too. Alleged. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. It's different out here in these streets where people are sitting here and they're legitimately sitting there and they're talking about these games and you're watching these games and you're seeing it and you're seeing it over and over and over again. And I'm legitimately at the point right now where I think the issue with the WNBA is not only the front offices. I think the issue of the WNBA are the coaches. The coaches in the WNBA are horrific. They are trash. These coaches are some of the worst coaches I've seen in basketball. Everybody's talking about Becky Hammond being an NBA coach. No, she will not. No, she won't. She would not. I'm sorry. This job she's done with this team, Becky Hammond has 4 Olympic gold medalists on her team. Again. And they barely scraping through. 4 of them. Cheryl Reese made one of the dumbest coaching mistakes in the history. You up by 40, 30 points, 40 points, and you got your number 1 MVP player on the court. In the third quarter, the end of the third quarter. That's dumb coaching, bro. Like y'all see her say everything that y'all want to say. That's just coaching. These coaches in the WNBA are horrific. They trash. These girls can't hit layups. They can't hit, you know what I'm saying? Even Paige Buckets tried to be nice and be like, hey, man, playing for Gene Young, it was different. Like, we would taught how to play and not to foul. And to play good defense. Listen to what the players are saying. Caitlyn is saying, hey, playing on the booter, Lisa Booter, man, we was taught, we really had to learn the offense to the point where I got the W's like, now, y'all don't know this? Y'all don't know the move? That's why they was missing it. Hey, y'all remember Caitlyn had all the turnovers last year? We like the ball was hitting them in the hands. I'm like, it's hitting you in the hands, girl. She passed the ball and they wasn't there. And it looked like she's like, and they was like, well, she's anticipating the pass. And then as the year went on, they got better because they played with her more, especially when they had that break, the Olympic break, which I think is a blessing which is a diss and blessing at the same time. And then they came back and Indiana was running that thing because they could catch the ball and actually score. That's coaching, man. These coaches are horrible. The man bun coach, I couldn't believe that Stephanie White let man bun beat her. Y'all know why. I don't even know Dallas coach there. I just know he got a man bun. That dude got a man bun. Y'all let that man bun beat y'all. Tyler Marsh sit out there and run, playing the game plan around Angel Reese. And we sit there like, what are you doing? We're going to let her break the ball up and be a point guard. And I'm like, man, Angel Reese led the league in total turnovers. That's bad coaching. I be watching these games like, what are they running? Caitlyn sat there and told on a lot of. Caitlyn told on Stephanie White, and and Christy Sides. That Sue Bird conversation, Caitlyn. That's why I really don't like Caitlyn, because Caitlyn be kind of telling the truth, but she doing it in a way that's kind of like sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? She kind of like sneak dissing. I don't like it. She sneak. She's like, man, listen, the offense we ran in an hour was like, it was read and react too. It's just we did it with such pace and such speed. Lisa Bowles made it sure that we knew exactly where everybody was. It's like a Jedi mind trick. She's like, when I got to the league, I was shocked. They didn't know where to go. They didn't know what to do. Paige Buckets told on the league. Paige Buckets said, hey, man, G. Dorian used to tell us to teach us how to play defense without fouling. Now I got to I had to relearn how to play defense to foul. That is horrible. You're supposed to be a step up, not a step down. There's a lot that's wrong with this league. And it ain't the players. It's the front office GMs. It's the people that they got in situations. It's a good girl. I do agree with Whitlock on that. It's a good girl system. You know how they got the good boy system in the NFL? It's the LBG. It's the opposite. It's the LBGQ SAR BGD system. And they just rehatch coaches. That's why it's hard for these players to get respect for the coaches that they have. Because they know they're trash. They've been under real coaches. Stephanie White has been a coach of the year, y'all. Y'all look at we talking about Stephanie White has been the coach of the year. Think about that. Stephanie White has been the coach of the year. And we're like, how? You know why? The players. They had to give it to somebody. Be by the head says, burning vegan yoga instructor. I'm just saying, man, gotta come on. Legitimately, last year, Stephanie White had to tell Christy Sides, hey, man, listen, stop it, Christy Sides. Just give me the ball, get out of the way. Just let me do me. Let me do me. Christy Sides got on national television. I will never forget this as long as I live. Christy Sides got up there, and Christy Sides said, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, and we're going to push the ball down low to Aaliyah, and then we're going to push the ball to Nalissa, and we're going to play inside out. And I was like, what? Who? We're going to go down to Alyssa Smith, and we're going to play down low. We're going to play to our bigs, down low to Alyssa Smith, and Aaliyah Boston. And I was like, oh, she needs to be fired instantly. I said, she got to be fired. She got to be fired right now. She got to be fired now. I made a show about it. I could not believe it. Ella said, kid, you got to come. Why? I like, she got to go. She got to go. I said, she just literally said, take the ball out of Caitlin Clark's hand and put it in Alyssa Smith. Oh, God. That's it. Oh. No, you can't laugh at that. She should be fired. This is the coaching in the people wonder why WNBA is bad. The coaching is bad. It's only a few good coaches in the WNBA. Only a few. Now, listen. Natalie Nakasa. That girl, that's bad. That's a bad girl, though. That's a coach. Hey, Natalie Nakasa, that's a coach. You know what I'm saying? Natalie Nakasa, coach. She know exactly what she doing. She making decisions. I'd be like, oh yeah, I definitely would have did that. I definitely would have did that. I definitely did the same thing. Like you were sitting there watching Natalie Nakasa make adjustments and make changes during the game, and that's putting her team in the best chance they could possibly be to win the game. The Golden State Valkyries coach. Oh, yeah. She's nice. She should be the coach of the year. Anybody other than her should not get it. I know they're going to try to give it to Reese. Reese got a squad, man. That squad is, they running like a well-oiled machine. I know they're going to probably give it to her, but she should be disqualified because what happened to the feature college when they was up by 40 points in the end of the third quarter, and you still had it in the game. I was going to take her out for the whole fourth quarter. Man, get up out of here, man. She should lose it just because of that. We lost the feature for 3 weeks to go on a month. Sharon need to lose the coach of the year. She don't need to get it. Over with. Natalie Nakasa is the coach of the year. I'm just saying. To say what Natalie Nakasa's done in that first year as the first head coach of an expansion team, just to say it's impressive is an understatement. She got them girls at actually number 7. They're in the playoff contention right as we speak. It wasn't even a team last year. It wasn't even a team last year. Of course, my girl Noah Quinn. Noah Quinn. I thought they was gonna go down with that Jewel Lord have mercy. That Jewel Lord, man, them girls re-out. Skylar Dickens said, I came at it something to prove. Noah Quinn. I told my wife, I said, hey, if we wasn't married, man, I'd be in Seattle. She's like, you know what? Trying to meet Noah. Hey, I be trying to beat Noah. You know what I'm saying? Noah Quinn. Atlanta coach, he do okay too. Atlanta got some ballers on their team though. Atlanta team is deep. Like Atlanta team really. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If Ryan was healthy, Atlanta probably be my favorite, man. Because if Atlanta Dream was completely healthy, they would be my favorite because they are more of a complete team. Like when you got other than New York. Everybody says Minnesota. I think Minnesota. They're not. I think what's going to kill them in Minnesota is what killed them last year. They don't have a lot of length at the center position. They need a big at the center. Jacquel Jones going to go to work. But if you got Jacquel going against Brittany Griner, that man in the paint. Brittany Griner. Man, BG, that man in the paint. You got that's hilarious. I think that's a good matchup. I think that's a matchup that you can, they kind of cancel each other out, kind of, sort of. Then you got Ryan Howard, then you got Gray, Chelsea Gray. I mean, not Gray, Aaliyah Gray. Is there that? Yeah, Aaliyah Gray from Sandersville. That's a nice little matchup. Jones down low, too. Yeah, I better watch out for the Dream. They got one of the few male coaches in the league, too. Brodella. I cannot mention Sandy. Sandy's amazing, too. Sandy's done it at multiple teams. As you think about the Nazis in New York, let them girls play. She ain't over coaching. She keeping the culture light. Other than that, starts going down. Well, the Mercury coach too. He's kind of nice. As much as I don't like Nate Tibbetts can know what he's doing. He know a little basketball. As much as I'm talking about a huge Phoenix Mercury hater. I am definitely that. I am not a fan of Phoenix Mercury. I had to get props, but I am objective when I'm giving analysis on this show. Yo, Mercury nice. Nice. The Mercury's nice. I think Sabally gets too wrapped up in shooting the three sometimes. You have to keep that in the wraps. But bro, listen, you got Alyssa Thomas is a cheat code. This cheat code. Alyssa Thomas is like that. Like I don't know who's joking. Alyssa Thomas. I tell you last show. I don't know who's joking. Alyssa Thomas or Kelsey Plum. Alyssa Thomas is a cheat code. I think Sabu Sabali needs to stop taking all those threes and push come to shove. If you're Phoenix, get the ball to Alyssa Thomas. And after you get the ball to Alyssa Thomas, tell Alyssa Thomas to get the ball to Khalil Copper. And Phoenix is like that. I ain't even gonna lie. Phoenix is like that. Whitcomb be out there shooting that thing. Hyde be shooting that thing. Phoenix ain't nothing to play with now. And they got some size with Natasha Mack down there. Hey, Phoenix is coming for y'all. Don't get it twisted. I mean, Kalani Brown. Don't get it twisted now. Phoenix ain't playing with y'all. They got a 6-7. They got a 6-7 through. Kalani Brown ain't no joke. That's gonna be because Phoenix is ready to go make a long run now. Oh, okay. He said, all right. So this is get up with us at paint touched. Carolyn Peck and the Minions are the one making that. Man, let's not talk about Carolyn Peck. All right. Dream coach, Mercury coach. Yep. The Dream coach, Tibbetts. Yeah, he's doing nice. Mercury coach is doing good. Golden State, I think she's in the lead to me. Sandy, yep. Katie, yeah. Sherry's, yeah. Like I said, I'm great on the curve with Sherry. Sherry's she gets a deduction. Nothing defeats a college situation. That gets Sherry's a deduction. Because she overcoached. Like, if you put your player in harm's way, I can't really give you that. Like, she overcoached. Like, you had the game won, you overcoached. Unless Fee was trying to stat pad. I don't think Fee that type of player. I just think she overcoached. She said it. She said, hey, man, I made a mistake. Y'all gonna kill me for it, but that's, I gotta live with it. She overcoached. Oh, no doubt. Hey, listen. Ain't nobody trying to start no fight with Alyssa Thomas. Me and Ella was making jokes about that getting my daughter. We was making jokes about that all night. I was like, hey, it's certain players you ain't gonna try to start a fight with. I said, it's certain places you ain't gonna start a fight with. Yeah, I said, Alyssa Thomas and Khalil Copper. You're not trying to fight them. You gotta be. Connecticut be doing all that talking to trash talking, but Connecticut really ain't tough like that. They're just dirty. They just play it dirty because they got to lose, right? Mabry, Mabry's sneaky. She's sneaky dirty, but she ain't about that. She really ain't about that life. She really ain't about that life, right? She really ain't about that life. And I'm gonna tell you who else. Hey, everybody talking about everybody talking about Sophie and the black belts, man. Listen, man. Sophie know who to throw that stuff at. She ain't throwing that stuff at Khalil Copper. That black belt stuff don't go anywhere when we talk about hey, man. Them hood fights, man. Them hood fights, they gonna catch you out. They gonna catch you slipping. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Sophie ain't scared. I ain't saying Sophie's scared. I'm just saying Sophie, everybody like Sophie is the enforcer. I'm like, she cool. But hey, she ain't running up on Leah Thomas. Nah, no. Like the best fighters have weight classes. She might try to break a leg or something like that. She might have to get in the choker and really choke. But if they're talking about just throwing hands, hey. The best fighters is, hey, they have weight classes. You don't fight certain people because it's just too much mass. Run up if you want to. Like, yeah, I mean, I get it. It was good to have somebody take up for Caitlyn. I'm with it, but hey, man, let's keep it a buck. Cause y'all talk a lot of cash like Sophie can just run through these girls and these men. Some of these women are men, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a fair fight. Sophie, hey, listen, Sophie Cunningham is dope, right? She knows all that stuff, but she run up against me. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to get me in that hole. By the time you get me in that hole, boy, it's a disadvantage. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, she's not fighting ordinary women. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all thinking Sophie out here fighting ordinary women. She ain't got the weight. She ain't got the weight. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got the weight. I mean, I like it. I'm glad she's there. I'm glad she's scared. She ain't never scared. She just ain't got the weight on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never would be fair. Hey, listen. There was this guy, right? They had all these martial artists and people that knew karate and all this stuff like that and all that. They got in the ring and got their butt kicked. They got destroyed. They're like, man, listen, that still don't work with you. I'm running at you full speed. Hey, man, listen. You gotta be on something. Knuckle up. Y'all don't remember? Listen. Jackson, hey, what was his name? Jackson, he be doing all the in the UFC. He be doing all the he be doing the lives now. Oh man, what's his name? Jackson. He used to fight in the UFC. Them jokers they ain't really know martial arts like that. He ain't do through them hands. He knew where them hands at. And if he caught you with them hands, I don't care what discipline or what you do. Them hands is different. You know what I'm saying? Well, what was his name? Jackson. Oh, what was his name? Oh man. There was a couple of them. Man, them hands is different. You know all the karate and stuff you want to know. I throw them hands at you. You get caught right, it's a wrap for you. You sleep. You sleep. Easy. She was a black belt. See, nobody give a flip about that. You run up over them hands. You know what I'm saying? She got to catch me. Unless you know mixed martial arts. You better know something. But even if you know mixed martial arts, it's weight classes. Because it's an advantage of a heavyweight fighting a middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Or a heavyweight fighting a lightweight is an advantage to the heavyweight automatically. Don't mean that you can't get rocked as a heavyweight. Don't get it twisted now. I don't see some little dudes knock some big dudes down. I don't see and if we was all shot. But y'all gotta stop this, because y'all be throwing it out. Caitlyn has an enforcer. Sophie Cunningham. I'm like, listen, man, Sophie ain't going against average guys. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going against average girls here. She going against some men out there. You know what I'm saying? There's some guys out there. You know what I'm saying? These jokers, they scared of Sophie. They respect her. They respect her. They ain't scared of her, though. Don't get it twisted. They would jab Sophie in the face quick, faster than her and ask her what you going to do about it. They don't care. It's different, man. Listen. Hood dynamic does not, listen. You can be disciplined in whatever you're going to be. Hood dynamics does not give a flip. Hood dynamics coming for you. They going to test it. Oh, they say she's lethal with them hands. Okay, we're going to see. So we walked out there with a black eye. They're like, wait a minute, I thought someone was the enforcer. You know what I'm saying? I should get a shot her. She was the enforcer, got a shot her. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. The water bubble came, bowl Sophie in the face. Give me the ball, girl. It's war. So I was like, what are you? Y'all gotta stop this, man. Y'all gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all run with these narratives and y'all be running out here crazy. Like, oh, the toughest woman in the WNBA, Sophie Cunningham. I'm like, do you know that she's going against men? Hey, yo, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, man, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand what's going on. Y'all gotta understand. Man. Like, these jokers there, man, like, hey, these folks don't care about that. Oh, man. These folks do not care about that stuff. They're gonna test that to the utmost. Oh, Rampage Jackson. Rampage, Rampage, discipline. You know, go, man. I was like, what Rampage Jackson? What did Rampage Jackson know? Wrestling background. Oh, high school wrestler. Okay. He also trained in Muay Thai and Brazil. Okay, all right. He do a little something. All right. He had them hands, though. He throw them hands as a wrestler. He'll throw you to the ground, throw them hands. I'm trying to tell you, y'all talking about, oh, she was a black belt. She ain't scared that they respect her. They ain't scared of her, though. They ain't scared of her. And y'all remember when at the beginning of the year they threw Sophie to the ground? I was like, hey, what you gonna do? That was Earfrim, wasn't it? Was that Earfrim that threw it? That was Washington. Hold on. Who was that? Was that that was Washington? Yeah, that was Kiki. Kiki threw Sophie to the ground. I was like, what you gonna do? Oh, we got that video. Play that. I would show y'all this because they be talking great like Sophie's got Caitlyn. She's gonna make sure Caitlyn's okay. I'm like, man, she dealing with ordinary men, ordinary women. These women ain't scared of Sophie cutting hell. Y'all need to stop that. I had throw it out these major dreams. Y'all better stop that. Y'all gonna get that woman hurt.
No whistle. Shot too strong there from Olsen. Cunningham pulling down and here's that feistiness.
There you go.
She is fierce.
They're going to review it. They're going to take a look at it.
Every team needs a player like that. Somebody's going to come off the bench and energize. Debbie, this is a preseason game, and I know it wasn't announced that Caitlin Clark wouldn't play in July before. This is a preseason game where Clark is not available.
Hey, y'all better stop this. Y'all better stop this craziness. Sophie ain't in the white weight class, man. Them girls ain't scared of Sophie. What y'all talking about? Y'all better pay attention to what's going on.
Yet, passing.
Oh, they can't see it? Hold on.
Flying colors, and there's the takedown from behind that she didn't like so much, and then steps.
Hold on. Let me show. I want to show y'all this because they been talking that noise, and I've been looking at them like I don't know what they talking about. I have no idea what they talking about. And like Sophie Cunningham is the force of Caitlin Clark. Like when? Man, y'all better stop. These girls not scared of Sophie Cunningham. These girls grew up with lions and tigers and bears on my the hood. What y'all talking about Sophie Cunningham? Y'all better stop this nonsense. I love Sophie Cunningham. Let me say this. I am a fan of Sophie Cunningham. Very much so. But Sophie Cunningham ain't worried with these young ladies. These girls ain't scared of Sophie. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all set Sophie up for failure. Y'all better stop that. Let Sophie get her hands on you. She's man, listen, Sophie got turned down. She's about no jiu-jitsu. Every friend was like, we gonna see. Y'all think I'm lying. Hold on. We got the video. I got the video right here. Let me see if it's gonna come up. All right, come on up, man. Oh, there it is. There. Okay. I got the video right here. Y'all think I'm lying. Watch this. I will show it to you because you guys think I'm out here capping. These girls do not care about that. They're like, man, we had to fight for our lives. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not worried about that.
Shot too strong there from.
Hold on, can y'all see? Oh, okay, y'all can see. All right, here we go. Wow.
Olsen.
Oh.
Cunningham pulling down and here's that feistiness.
There you go.
She is fierce.
They're going to review it.
That smile,
They're going to take a look at it.
Every team needs a player like that. Somebody's going to come off the bench and energize.
Watch it.
This is a preseason game, and I know it wasn't announced that Caitlin Clark wouldn't play until.
What you gonna do? You ain't doing nothing.
Preseason game
I gotta
is
stop.
not available, and yet
they on the smiling, laughing at girls.
Flying colors, and there's the takedown from behind that she
what you gonna do?
didn't like so much, and then steps up and says, "Hey, rookie, we're not going to do that here."
And Lexi Hull right away gets between because she knows what's coming. When you came here, and you come here, and you're coming here.
Man, listen, man. Hey, Leslie Hull say Sophie Cunningham. for the embarrassment. Man, Ephraim, the weight don't match. Y'all gotta understand, like that karate stuff is cool, right? It's dope. I respect anyone that does that, right? I know some guys that's lethal with their hands and that can kill you barehanded, no matter what size you are. I know that. I know that for a fact. So I'm not dissing that. But I'm saying that size matters. Weight and strength matters. Even if you know a discipline, size and weight and strength still matters. Right? And I'm just saying, like, hey, all that didn't happen. Ephraim took it down. I was waiting for that jiu-jitsu stuff to pop out. It didn't pop out. All right, you know what I'm saying? She's supposed to stop that and reversed it, and then ended it with a rear naked choke or something. She didn't do none of that. These girls ain't scared of Sophie Cunningham. Y'all better stop these lies on this internet. How about they scared of Sophie Cunningham? Man, stop. Sophie and Caitlin now has an enforcement. Y'all better go out there and get some weight. Y'all better go get one of them girls that came up in the hood. Y'all better go get one of them sisters that's been through something. You know what I'm saying? y'all better go get one of them girls that's been through something. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you who they're not going to mess with on the Indiana Fever team. I'll tell you exactly who they're not going to mess with. Y'all know who the real enforcer on Indiana is? If y'all really pay attention. All right? Y'all, if y'all really want to know, the real person ain't nobody going to mess with. Who y'all think it is? Put it in the chat if y'all think y'all know who it is. I know who it is. I know exactly who ain't nobody going to mess with. They ain't messing with it yet. They ain't tried her yet. I know exactly who it is. And you know why? Because she just looked like that ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. She just looked like, hey, man, it's a different type animal. It's a different type beast. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type beast out here in these woods. Like she been through something. And y'all ain't figured out who it is yet? I'm going to give y'all a chance. Put it in the chat who y'all think it is. Who I think is the real enforcer of and they won't even let her play. Yup, you got to kick in. You seen it too, right? Kick in. Hey, I'm telling you, dog, the real enforcer in Indiana need to be on the floor. Man, please. Ain't nobody running up on her. Instantly. Listen, they already trying Sophie and said, hey, man, Sophie, get out of here. Ephraim was a rookie. She got that done by a rookie. That was a veteran. Rookie threw her on the floor. The preseason, like, man, get out of here. How about your business before you get these hands? But you ain't finna run up on KK. Man, please. Why? KK looks like, hey, man, she been through something. You run up on KK, it might be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's just certain people that got that look, and you know, hey, man, I ain't finna mess with her like that. I ain't even gonna play with her like that. Just off sheer athleticism, I ain't finna play with her like that. I know y'all think I'm playing. Like, I'm having a good time, man. This is the Over Show, Key Joe, man. Y'all still here with me, so I'm gonna have a good time. But nah, man, y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop building here. Y'all get in there, y'all throw McKenna Timpson in there. Kid, you know it. You know I'm telling the truth too, KK. Hey, kid, you know I'm telling the truth, dog. Like, that's your enforcer. Your enforcer is KK. But nobody gonna mess with her. They ain't messing with her. They ain't gonna mess with Dunson either. They don't. Howard, they got their respect. They look at her as an OG. So they ain't gonna mess with Howard because she's an OG. Right? They ain't gonna mess with Howard. Lexi, they throwing Lexi. They ain't worried about Lexi. Lexi, man, please. Really, they ain't worried about Sophie either. They like Kelsey because Kelsey is like likable. She's a likable, lovable person. So they like Kelsey. They ain't gonna mess with Kelsey either like that. Caitlyn, they hate Caitlyn. Oh, Jesus. Every chance they get, they trying to buy the Caitlyn every chance they get. Every chance. They ain't gonna mess with Odyssey either. They ain't gonna mess with Odyssey Sims like that either. They ain't gonna mess with Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims look like she been through some trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they're not messing with Odyssey. You know what I'm saying? So I do like the Odyssey pickup just for some, like, you know what I'm saying, get some toughness in it. But hey, I'm just saying. The problem with Indiana gonna have to get a roughneck. They gotta have to get somebody. I think KK is that person. They gotta play her more. They gotta get on the court, right? You gotta get somebody that think about it. You got Steph and Clay are two of the most finesse offensive players you can play. Now Clay plays defense pretty physically, but when it comes to offense, they two of the most finesse offensive players. They were called the Splash Brothers. They called them light skinned twins, right? You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, listen, like that's what it was. So they needed somebody that had a loose screw. That's why they never get rid of Draymond until they find another one. They rather have gotten rid of, and it worked. They got rid of KD before they got rid of Draymond. I believe KD went off and said, hey, man, it's him or me. And they was like, KD, man, we love you. That's why KD didn't want to come back. I'm like, KD, man, we got to trade for you. Come on back, man. They're like, nah, it's still him or me. Like, well, KD, we love you. We appreciate you. Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Because they know Draymond will come punch you. He'll T-shot punch you in the face. And I know Draymond listen to the show. Shout out to Draymond. What's up, Draymond? Draymond listen to the show because when I put out, I said, hey, man, would you let that happen to Steph? He's like, who? Ain't nobody touching Steph. It's never going to happen. He's like, Steph is tough by himself, but he don't have to be. Draymond's like, hey, he don't have to be. So all I'm saying is, y'all got to stop all this. Like, hey, I've been seeing media talk about trying to portray Sophie Cunningham as the force of the team. I was like, God, no. Unless you're a force, you're in trouble, man. Y'all need to go out there and get some size. He talking about Lawson said she was all sense when he threw it down. Hey, is that Isaac? He was all sense when he threw it down. Kiki threw it down. Now show Sophie and Sheldon. Sophie and Sheldon is the same size. They both the same size. They in the weight class. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They the same size. And Sheldon ran up on her without throwing the hands. Like, they're the same size. Interference is huge. Mass. Right? Y'all remember who was that? Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, they was fighting the Giant, and Jackie was kicking him and everything, and he wasn't even feeling it. Jackie Chan's with multiple disciplines. I know there's TV, but I'm just saying, like, it's kind of real though. Right? You move up in weight class, even in boxing, they'll talk about it. Like certain cats that when they moved up in weight class, some gained power because they got more weight, but some lost power because they were fighting bigger individuals. It's just weight. It ain't no diss. I'm not dissing Sophie. I love Sophie. I think Sophie's dynamic, right? I think Sophie is the leadership that they need on the team. I think she's the voice that they needed on the team. That they thought the one was going to be. Sophie is that voice. So I'm not dissing Sophie. I just want the media to stop big upping Sophie as something that she is not, which is the enforcer. She's not that. She's a leader, but she's not the enforcer. Because them girls there, different. Some of them women closer to men. Closer to men. Now that Sophie's scared, I don't think Sophie's scared is 0%. 0%. 0% that I think she's scared. And she's backing out. But they try to tell it, yeah, KK, I've been said it. KK is the one. KK all day. We all say KK Timpson. Like, you got to put KK Timpson from Florida. Hey, the girl from Florida. Hey. Florida now. Think about it. The girl from Florida. You know what I'm saying? KK run out there. Hey, you got to throw KK out there today. KK can dunk. Y'all got to remember this girl dunking. Y'all playing the games. Ain't nobody trying KK. KK won the championship. Ain't nobody trying KK, man. None. She got to say, KK is the enforcer of the team. Period. Point blank, period. You got to let her get on the court. you gotta let KK get on the court, man. Because hey, I'm sorry. I'm intimidated by KK. And I love KK. KK might be my new favorite player in the WNBA. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. You might be my new favorite player in the WNBA. You not running up on KK with that craziness? I'm just saying, it just look like trauma, boy. I'm telling you. Trauma different. Like, discipline is great. You know, having the discipline is great. But trauma different. Look at that. Wait a minute. Go to split screen. Show that. Listen, man. Listen. Try to tell you, I'm a leader. That's our forcer right there. Everybody else is talking. I don't know what they talking about. Our forcer is this right here. That's our forcer right there. Look at that bulldog. She got that bulldog in her. Man, don't run up on KK. I'm telling y'all. KK is our force. That's the one. She's the one. She's the missing link. Look at that. Run up on, don't, hey. That's the missing, KK is the missing link, y'all. She's the one. Those two together. Look at that. I ain't running. Man, please. I thought she was going to dunk it down. Telling y'all, though. Y'all gonna stop playing with KK. You know what I'm saying? Run up there you want to. That's your enforcer right there. Ain't nobody running up on that. Ain't nobody running up on that right now. Let that be. Now you know. Now you know for real. Telling y'all, man. Look at her. She got that. Oh, she got that real. Hey, that tough. That's your enforcer right there, man. Indiana, you got this your starting lineup for next year. Indiana's starting lineup for next year is this. Caitlin Clark. If Kelsey Mitchell stays, Kelsey Mitchell. Lexi Hall, right? Lexi Hall, if Lexi stays. I don't know if they're gonna bring Lexi back. That's the crazy thing. I don't know if they're gonna. They better bring Lexi. I think they should bring Lexi back. But I don't know if they're gonna bring Lexi back. I think Caitlin might have to pull some straight for Lexi to come back next year. So it's gonna be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall if you're gonna do that. Unless you get a better wing. KK, Aaliyah Boston. Boy, please. That might need to be your playoff lineup. Why you tripping? That might need to be if Indiana was smart and Stephanie White was trying to build not just for this year, thinking about having a dynasty. Her playoff lineup will be KK, Aaliyah Boston. You know, because Howard is great, right? Howard can get a bucket off the bench or starting. She'll probably pout a little bit coming off the bench because she feels like she's earned that. But she's great. But I think Howard, she'll get a bucket. Her coming off the bench, Sophie coming off the bench, will be great, right? So then you got Sophie, Bibby, and Howard coming off the bench. I think that'll work. Because what KK can do is KK is athletic enough to play with those bigs. They're just not going to punk KK. Right? They're not going to do it. They're not going to pump this. Not at all. Her name is KK for a reason. Man, let me get off these people internet. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all up here with me at 4 o'clock in the morning. Right out here rolling. X is going crazy. I appreciate y'all. Twitter, YouTube is going crazy. And I even got people on Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Y'all been tripping. But I'm just telling y'all, man. Listen, y'all stop doing that. Cause what y'all gonna do is y'all gonna put a target on Sophie's back. And like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want that. Like, Sophie's very respected. You know what I'm saying? She has the respect. And y'all don't. Hey, man. I'm just saying. It's gonna be crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. That'll be crazy. I think they got us. Indiana. Well, let me say this. Chat, y'all let me know. Chat, either and y'all let me know also on X also. Who y'all think? What chances do y'all give Indiana to win the championship? And do y'all think if Caitlin comes back, y'all think Angel shows back up? Y'all know Caitlyn comes back, AJ showing back up. Now that we said it, AJ gonna show up now because she's like, oh, I can't be. They already said if Caitlyn come back, I'm gonna come back. Nah, she gotta show back. She gotta show up. And Caitlyn comes back definitely. And what we're hearing is she'll be back, not this week, but week after next. Well, she gonna have to get in and get her legs under her. Now, this is what I'm hearing. And if this happens, it's the worst mistake ever. Well, it can't happen now. It can't happen now. I was gonna say, now if Aaron McDonald was still healthy, I could see it. But now, nah. They said when Caitlyn came back, she's gonna come back off the bench. I was like, y'all done lost your mind. Never happened. It never happened. Never happened. If I was Caitlyn and they came and said, Caitlyn, we want you to work you off the bench and work you back in your play, I'm like, man, I'm not playing. Like, y'all done lost your mind. It is not happening. We want you to be a team player. I am a team player. And the best thing for the team is for me to have the ball in my hand and to play 40 minutes a game. However long the game is, play the whole game. Don't take me out. That's how I get in shape. Play the whole game. Find me a minute here or there, but hey, other than that, I want to be on the court. And I missed all the games I need to miss. And I missed all the time on the court I need to miss. They talk about start coming out the bench. What idiot came up with that? Like, y'all gotta stop listening to these people. God almighty. When Caitlyn returns, she needs to come out the bench. They didn't say stuff. Like stuff I be saying to be funny, but I be serious. Like, when I say that Stephanie Cunningham isn't an enforcer, I'm serious when I'm saying that. Like, they've showed you the last couple of games, they don't really respect Sophie Cunningham like that. They've been trying Sophie up and down the court. About 3 times. They definitely knows Lexi. Oh, man, please. Lexi, they feisty. Sophie and Lexi are feisty. Love them. Energy. Shoot. Sophie been shooting out of her mind this year. Maybe a candidate for comeback player. Do they have a comeback player of the year? Most improved? They got most improved player of the year? She may be a candidate for most improved player of the year. Amazing. Exactly what this team needs. Leadership that this team needs. Bringing the camaraderie together. Especially after the one Bonner left. I thought the team would be in trolls, but I have to give props to Natasha Howard and Sophie Cunningham. They really showed leadership. They showed a lot of leadership. And Kelsey Mitchell, too. They showed leadership. Now, they did kind of have to ostracize Caitlyn a little bit, but, I mean, they did show leadership. Man, I gave y'all 3 hours. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I can't believe y'all staying up with me. I've been acting crazy. I appreciate you guys so much, man. So much. Each and every one of you guys, if you don't mind, hitting that follow button on X, hitting that follow button on Facebook, and on YouTube. I can't believe the numbers are still going up, man. I appreciate y'all so much. There's so much love. To everyone. Lawson, what's up, man? Ken, get up my dollar always. Miss Jackson, if you nasty. She said, if Katie comes back, Angel be back with something to feel better. I think that's what it is. Not saying that she's not hurt or she's not feeling no pain. I just thinking they're saying, hey, it's one or two reasons. Hey, man, it ain't really no reason for you to come back this year. We ain't like we're going to make the playoffs. And, hey, the rating situation, we can at least say, hey, it wasn't just Caitlyn. Angel was out half the season also. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, Angel was out half the season, Caitlyn was out half the season. So that's why our ratings was bad. It makes sense. That's smart. You know what I'm saying? Or she might be getting it in. Allegedly. Boy, that would be the biggest thing on the. If Angel, man, that would be the biggest. Listen, bro. Listen. That would be the biggest news in sports. That would be the biggest. If Angels, man, that would be the biggest news in sports. And then if she snipped it, that would be the big. Hey, listen, man, you would lose everybody. That would be it. The WNBA would be over. You hear me? over. If that's the case. The WNBA is over if that's the case. It's a wrap. Even with Caitlyn, it might be over with. If they find out that Angel Reese is, and then she did a slip, over. Her career is done. Done. She'll be better keeping the baby than just come. I'm sorry, I didn't say the word. But she'll be better keeping it than, coming back in this couple of years. No, she'll be better doing that. And she's still going to catch it in. I'm like, girl, right now? 24, 25? Which I ain't mad at. That's about the age you want to, want to get busy and do it anyway. Thank you, get up my dog. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it. Well, those are things that happen, man. That's it. Let me know what you think it is. Why do you guys think Reese has been out? Why do you guys? What do you guys think? Do you think Indiana has enough to make it? Will Caitlyn be back? That's a lot. I will say this. This WNBA is a lot of stories. It's a lot of stories to talk about. It's a lot of things to cover. There's a lot of things to go through and see it. And that's what I try to do each and every time I come over here. I try to make sure I cover and give you guys the stories within the story. Give you guys, hey, think about it like this. What you think about it like that? What you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, look out for this. I want you guys to do it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. We like 60 still up with us, man. That's crazy. Hey, we appreciate every last one of you guys that's still standing up with us at 4 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's one west side. So, yo, on a Friday morning, y'all enjoy your Friday. We'll come back later today. We'll talk about Shedeur. And some people say Shedeur going to get cut. He's not going to make the 53-man roster. And how this injury may play a part of that. We'll see. I want to pump the brakes on that a little bit. But a lot of people, like Rob Parker and some others, are saying that this injury is a big deal. Especially if Gillen Gabriel goes up there and plays well. They say they're right to be on the wall. We'll see what happens. Listen, I love each and every one of you guys. I got 3 minutes to get. We're going to reach 3 hours. Let's go. We got 2 more minutes. I love each and every one of you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks, Get Up, my darling Zay King. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the overtime. I appreciate you staying up with me tonight. I thank y'all so much for all you guys have done. Continue to rock me. If you don't mind, if you had fun tonight, if you laughed a little bit, if you got mad a little bit, if you like, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow. It would mean so much to me for you to be a part of the Kingdom Citizens. It would be so much if you guys are a part of the Kingdom Citizens. It would mean a whole lot to me, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're growing organically, one at a time. We ain't buying followers. We ain't doing that. We're going to bless our followers, though. We are going to do that. We're at 2,000. We're giving away gifts. I still got, we gave away some T-shirts last month. This month, we're going to give away some stuff again this month, too. We're going to keep blessing you guys, and thank you guys for supporting us so much. When we reach 2,000, we're going to do another giveaway. So, listen, I appreciate you guys so much right now. Always go for your goals. Always. I mean, really go for your goals. Don't ever stop. If when it looks bad, when it looks down, trust God, trust the believer, and the Creator that He'll bring you to. I love you much. Shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you to each and every one of you guys. Hope you guys had a great night. To each one of you guys, moderator, VVS, Sean, Mo, Mark. Man, I had such a great time with you guys tonight. Thank you for going through with me and having a good time with me. Ken. Y'all be great. Get up, my darling. Y'all be good. I'll see y'all soon. Support King Joe. Y'all have a great night. Peace. That's our new.